What's going on, everybody? There it is. Welcome. That's a tasty beverage right there, ladies and gentlemen. Just what the doctor ordered. Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense. We got Jeff in the building.
What's up?
We got the ghost of Tony D. And if you're wondering what the D stands for, it stands for Dramaville, USA.
I always thought it was Dick him down, Tony.
Yeah, 3D, Tony 3D.
Yeah.
And of course,
Oh, I gotta watch my food.
I am Glick. Welcome to the show. If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check out them socials: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget to join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on
do what I do and share.
Yeah, on YouTube and Twitch. And if you can't join us live, you can always listen to us on Spotify and basically everywhere you listen to podcasts at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. Give us a follow, give us a like, and if you'd be so kind, give us a share, like I'm doing right.
I already did it. I did it while you're talking. That's the beauty of me, baby. I fucking rock.
I was doing it as the show was kicking off.
Yeah, I had to find the link.
One more.
I'm kind of stupid. I'm like, wait, where's the fucking link? I'm sitting here playing with my computer going, where's the fucking link? I can't find it. Oh, it's on YouTube, dummy. I had to rethink my priorities of computer versus phone.
I am currently, I've been putting it out onto the Instagram. Hopefully that's the right Instagram page.
Here's my question. I have a question for you. How often do you use Insta?
Instagram?
Yeah.
I'm on there every day.
I very rarely use it. It's almost like, for me, Instagram is an afterthought. You know what I mean? It's not my go-to.
I'm on there every day, but I'm also chit-chatting with people. I'm also promoting the show, this, that, and the other thing. I talk to a lot of other podcasts and different things like that. And now I have a new page, so now I have 3 pages. And
yeah, I saw that. Jesus Christ! How do you keep up, dude? Honestly, how do you keep up?
I honestly, it's
got like a schedule in a spreadsheet.
Honestly, I was talking about it last night on Nonsensical Nonsense.
You mean the Glick Show. This is Nonsensical Nonsense.
Oh, yeah, the Glick Show. I'm sorry. On the Glick Show last night, I was talking about my chaotic.
Fucking Tony. He's like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, whatever fucking show this is today that I'm on, I don't know. But I kind of strive in that chaos with personal life, like kids and relationship and work, and then you got the podcast life, which 3 days a week for this show, 1 day a week for the Glick Show, and then if I happen to make an appearance on anybody else's shows throughout the week, or this, that, or the other thing, and then all the behind the scenes stuff. It's a lot. I'm going like
that's like I literally at work I'm 100 miles an hour, my hair on fire, and I love it. But like the social media thing, I'm exhausting.
900 miles an hour, just fucking rocking and rolling. And
I have a theory about that too.
And I thrive under that. Sorry, I told Tony Monday night, I got a new computer.
Did you? Oh, that's right. You said the Nick the Glick fucked something up, and
yeah, he dumped a whole ass beer on my laptop.
That'll do it.
Yeah, and he gave me his. They had a spare one. It's newer, but it's a Chromebook. It's all the same. It's just a lot bigger.
Right.
So
it's weird getting used to a new computer. When I got this one,
it's not the size. But
it's not the size. It's the way you use it.
Yeah, well. But
No, but it's like I have a theory about the whole, and you and I both have ADHD. Uh,
mhm.
would you consider it when it comes to moving at 100 miles an hour, hair on fire? It's an advantage, correct?
Yeah, I thrive under those conditions.
I do too, and
Yeah,
I think that's why I'm so good at work.
I thrive under those conditions. I like them. Plus, if I slow down, um, then I start getting in my head and I start overthinking things and thinking about things, and it's like, all right, I just let me stay preoccupied with keeping everything moving and running. So it's not really to answer your kind of a long-winded and roundabout way, but to answer your question, it's not really a matter of finding time to do it. It's just a part of my normal routine at this point. At the end of the
Right.
day, social media has become, and it's more social media for the shows. It's not like um,
You're out there trying to get
it's
likes
yeah, it's not like
for yourself.
leisure social media time where I'm just aimlessly scrolling. I'm
Yeah.
networking, making connections, and stuff like that, and promoting the show. So unlike some people who, I mean, I'm glad that you're here. It'd be nice if you participated, but I understand
He's
that
on another show as we speak.
you have a better class of losers to entertain right now.
I'm really not. I'm trying not to focus you
were.
doing your intro,
You
but
were. I saw
Oh,
it.
no, I was able to get the intro out.
I saw I'll go wait till he got the intro out.
Yeah, no, you were off screen, and I got the intro out. That's why I said we got the ghost of Tony D in the building because it was just
Oh,
wallpaper.
The shadow.
I
But,
woke up about 15 minutes ago. Really did.
Yeah. I would like to.
I have to run to the gate here in a minute. My food's gonna be here.
I took the day off work today. My stomach was all fucked up earlier.
You too?
He probably looked at his pictures.
Yeah, amen to that. He watched those TikToks he made and went, Jesus Christ.
Body every day. I love it. It's great.
Dude, I'm sitting there scrolling on fucking TikTok last night, and that fucking video shows up, and I was like, Jesus Christ, what the
Hey,
fuck?
Jeff, you see the one he was sitting there? He's like, get the fuck
Yes, I did. That one gives me nightmares, Tony. I literally woke up the other day going, Jesus, get off me, motherfucker.
I can see Jeff already.
Flashbacks
Again?
to high school.
Sounds like you guys are jealous.
If that's what jealousy is, then yes, sir. I'm 100% jealous of
You know what they say. If you got haters, you must be doing something right. And I didn't even have to go very far to get haters.
Well, let me tell you, buddy. I love you. So I'm not a hater, so you're fucked. No, like, did you want to make your little announcement, sir?
Well, I mean, I kind of talked about it. I talked about it last night on the Glick show, but no, I mean, it's a different world for me. It is way out of my comfort zone.
I bet.
Um,
Hold on one second. Somebody's
God.
here.
yeah, Canada deserves this twice.
What does it take to send a letter to Canada?
Who's it going to?
Canada. It says, Dear Canada, you.
Shall I play it again? Just
We'll play it
in case?
again here because I have complaints about Canada.
Okay, one more time.
What does it take to send a letter to Canada?
Who's it going to?
Canada. It says, Dear Canada, you.
There you go. Two
Uh,
times, just to make sure.
But no, I talked about it on the Glick show last night. But it's so out of my comfort zone. It's not the world that I live in, and it's kind of challenging because I've never looked at myself as being very attractive.
Agreed. I'm the same way.
Let alone do I know how to do quote unquote sexy.
Agreed.
But like Nikki,
this is why we're best friends, because I literally the other day I was talking to a friend of mine, and he's like, dude, what the fuck? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I saw your picture on Facebook. What the shit, dude? I was like, what? He said, it looks like you just rolled out of bed and took it. And I was like, I did. He's like, put some fucking effort, man. Look good for the ladies. And I was like, What ladies? The only thing I'm fucking is retarded.
Yeah, that's what, and of course, Nikki's gonna say that, I'm hot, this, that, and the other thing.
She
But
has to say that.
she was like, you do realize, like,
Obligated.
I'm the only one that thinks that. Look at your fucking TikTok. I was like, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, but if you put views versus following equals hot, then I am one ugly motherfucker. I have no views, no followers.
not necessarily views or anything like that, but just based off of if I just do a normal video, the amount of women that like it. Let alone if I try to do a thirst trap or something. I've done videos.
Tooting your own horn there.
Even meant to be thirst traps that somehow got turned into a fucking thirst trap.
I did one thirst trap, and I've never heard the end of it.
Up
from my kids.
until recently, I have only done 3, and only 1 is still on my profile.
I think mine's still on my profile.
A certain somebody who used to be on this show tried to copy all 3 of them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Single white male.
I wish I had the theme song to Single White Female. I don't. I can't even think of it.
I can't think of it.
I
But
don't even think they had a theme song for that movie. That movie was
No, but like something that equates to that movie. You know what I mean? Like what we were talking about the other week of songs that make you think of movies. Just gotta play it in the background when we talk about it. But I don't feel I'm very photogenic. Well, I know I'm not.
but
I hate taking pictures of myself
yeah. Well,
because then I'd have to actually put effort into it.
yeah.
I'm very. This is what you get. Here you go. There it is. That's me.
Yeah. But snapping a selfie compared to, creating an OnlyFans
I'll be right back.
and knowing that it's meant to be quote unquote sexy is totally different. So I'm way out of my realm of comfort zone. These
I
days.
want to thank Jeff for finally spelling founding right. This motherfucker.
It just looks like fondling. I wonder if I can change that. Yeah, I can.
Jesus.
I wonder how long it'll take for him to realize it. I don't know. Shit, I can't even fucking spell tonight. Yep, I got it. Yeah, how long it takes for him to even realize it.
Too damn long.
I bet you he won't at all. Ever. So, anywho, what's going on in your world this evening, Tony D?
Oh, nothing. Oh, nothing.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Great
listening tonight.
What's
I'm
that?
taking everything on Ted's show for the most part, if you ask me. Saw Rich this morning. He recapped on a couple things. Nothing big, nothing major on my end, honestly, for real. I'm just taking it easy for right now.
Nice.
What is Jeff doing?
Easy breezy. He had to run to the gate to get his food.
That's where he getting food.
So, I don't understand. I would hate to be a goddamn delivery driver down there. I gotta fucking pull up to a gate, call you, then wait on you to bring your ass out to the gate.
Gated community, hell yeah.
Yeah, well, typically in most gated communities, you can either open the gate from the house, or if there's a guard shack there, you just tell them I got a food delivery for so and so, and then they just call them in. Or
Yeah.
yeah, I worked when I worked at Orkin, I had several gated communities, and I would just pull up to the guard shack and tell them where I was going. Usually, I'd be in there because I'd have 7 or 8 different houses so I would do them all on the same day.
Exactly.
And they're like, "Where are you going today?" Well, it's going to be a long list, but
Exactly.
Kind of a pain in the ass at times when you're just trying to get on about your day and you get some guard that wants to think they're fucking Barney Fife.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, I'm just Yorkie, man. I'm just here to kill bugs. I have to call and make sure. And I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Go ahead. Be right here waiting.
Well, I didn't get paid by the hour. So, I mean, if I got paid by the hour, I'll be like, all right, I'll just sit here and wait. But
Right.
salary and commission based. So, I lose time sitting in my fucking truck. I'm not getting paid for it.
If you're en route, you should have been good.
What's that? Well, my route was tight.
That's what I'm saying. If you was en route, you should have been good. And once you arrive and they prove that you got there that time, that's all they need.
I ran my route pretty tight, so I didn't leave too many leeways for idiots who wanted to play dumb games, who had seen me every month for the last 8 years, and then all of a sudden on this one day they're like, "Oh, we don't remember who you are." All in.
Tony, your phone's ringing.
Shut up.
No, I had to go get my Subway. I've been craving Subway for like a month, and the Subway, the app, the Uber Eats app, it was saying like they were out of lettuce and stuff. Like it was like lettuce sold out, and I was like, "What the? Who fucking sells out of lettuce?"
You're in Mexico. I'm quite sure you all go through lettuce. I'm not even being funny. Y'all go through lettuce down there with the way they eat their food. I can believe that.
No, but it's like they didn't have the one they didn't have the bread I liked the one day. They didn't have today they didn't have fucking bell peppers, and I'm pissed about it.
Oh, I'd be mad about that. Yes.
Yeah, I could live without lettuce. I don't get lettuce on my subs from Subway. So
They got I think it's a Southwest melt sandwich.
I don't know. I was going to say the same thing.
It's been a hot minute since I've been to Subway. I don't know if I've been to Subway since they revamped their menu and everything. They revamped the menu and they have a whole bunch of new subs and shit like that.
I used to have the hookup at Subway back in high school. I dated a girl. Right after high school, I dated a girl that for her 18th birthday, her parents said, "What do you want?" And they were basically meant a car. And she said, "I don't want a car. I want Subway." And
For her birthday, she wanted Subway.
She wanted Subway. And what she meant was, I want a franchise. She has 9 of them now.
Congratulations to her.
Yeah. So, because they were like, "We're going to buy you a brand new Mercedes." She's like, "Nope, keep the car. I want a Subway."
Were they already Subway franchisees?
I think so. I think the family had 2 already, and she's like, "I want one." And then she branched out after a year.
Okay.
And
that makes sense. It was probably so easy for them.
yeah. Well, actually, a Subway franchise is actually one of the cheapest franchises you can get. McDonald's is $1 million out the door.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're already a franchisee, then it's easier to add on or get more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Than coming in like if I had $1 million and I went to McDonald's Corp and I said, "Hey, I want to buy a franchise," it would be
Still got to jump through hoops.
Yeah, it'd be a process and everything for me to go through to get a damn McDonald's. But if you're already in the business, there's a guy here in town. I think he owns 2 of them here in town, but then he has like 4 or 5 more spread out in different places in Ohio. So,
yeah, it's if I had the time to actually run one, I would totally buy one.
Wendy's is the same way now. They're franchises because we had them down in Charleston. So corporately, or whatever, or not corporately, but on that local level, we took care of all the Wendy's. There's a bunch of Wendy's down in Charleston, and I think every Wendy's had a different owner except for mine. I had 2 that had the same owner, or 3 that had the same owner, which was great when he bought the franchises, because the previous owner, those Wendy's were fucking disgusting. I stopped eating at Wendy's because of how gross they were.
I stopped eating Wendy's when I worked there.
The new owner came in there and he said, You're gonna listen and do what this man fucking tells you, or I'm fucking firing every goddamn last one of you. And he meant that shit. He
Well,
said,
that was back when people were easily replaceable.
he's
Now
like,
They're still easily replaceable. You just may not get what you like. You may not like what you replaced them with.
you're gonna have to replace them 40 times to get something you want. That's the
he
problem.
said, he flat out said, I will fire every goddamn one of you, close this store down, get everything taken care of, and I'll restaff it and reopen it. I don't give a fuck. But he also had more money than God, so you know, he wasn't going to be hurting if he closed down 3 Wendy's and fired.
No, but
every-
I mean, if I had, I would like to own a Subway, a Wendy's, and like a Burger King. I don't want to own a McDonald's because apparently, like some friends of mine when I was younger and went to church, friends of mine family, they had 2 McDonald's, and they said it was the biggest pain in the ass ever. But their Subway and their Burger King ran like a fucking well-oiled machine. No.
Well, they also have their ice cream machines broken all the time at McDonald's anyway. So there's that.
You can't. It won't work.
Did I think
Well,
Ryan, I think Ryan,
okay, you know the concept why the ice cream machine is always broken?
because I don't want to clean them.
No. It's actually it's McDonald's doesn't own the machine. They rent it. And if you want it serviced, you have to hire this certain company that you bought it from, and they charge an astronomical amount. And the machine is built to fail.
Yeah.
What are you waving at? Oh. I was like,
I pay attention to the screen, slap nuts.
he's been in here all fucking day. I said no. 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 Michelle has it.
No. How do you say no in Spanish? No.
Yeah. I'll tell you in German too. Hell no. I'll tell you in German, French, and everything. It's all no. Nine.
L no O.
LL no.
No, por favor.
That's no, please.
No,
No, but it's like it. So here's the question: if you were going to open a franchise, which one would you do first?
this is going to turn into another one of your
No,
Napoleon
just kind of just a question.
debates.
Honest question.
Honestly, right now, these days,
And it comes down to you get free food for life. You know.
yeah, honestly, now these days it would probably be a Sheetz, which is a gas station.
Really?
But they have food in there, and the food is freaking amazing. Like they have a whole kitchen and everything, and they do coffee, like all the specialty coffee. But they were a PA gas station for like a million years. Everybody knew about them in PA,
Right.
and now they're starting to
Branch out.
expand, and they're blowing up in Ohio. I mean, they're everywhere now. I mean, we're getting ready to get a second one here in town. We just got our first one, probably two years ago,
Uh-huh.
and now they're getting ready to build a new one on the other side of town. But they're huge gas stations, and you got all your normal gas station conveniences inside. But then they've got a full blown.
Isn't that kind of like that Buc-ee's joint in Texas?
Yeah. It's kind of like Buc-ee's.
I think I'd like to own a Buc-ee's. That place looks dope.
But the food in there is and they don't specialize in just one type of food. You can get burgers, they got breakfast stuff, you can get burritos and pizza and hot dogs and wraps and all that and subs. So I mean they kind of run the gambit on food. You can get almost anything you're in the mood for, and it's really good. And they make it fresh, so it's not like it's sitting in sitting out in a deli island type deal like
Right, it's not sitting there for 3 weeks.
yeah, they make it. It's made to order.
Oh, I like that. That's actually
So, I think I would want to get into that business or like Buc-ee's over a fast food joint.
I think a fast food joint would kind of be a pain in the ass, wouldn't you?
I don't know if it would be a pain in the ass. I mean, it's a guaranteed money maker.
Well, see, that's the beauty of these franchises.
And so is
Apparently, the cheapest franchise you can get is Chick-fil-A.
well, that's because it's gross.
It's like 50 grand.
Well, that's because it's gross and the Jesus freaks own it.
Agreed. Exactly.
I'll buy a Chick-fil-A and leave that bitch open on Sunday.
Yeah, that would blow their mind.
Gays welcome. I bet I won't have my franchise very long.
I bet you there's a rule against it.
Yeah, there's a corporate rule. They're closed on Sundays because the Jesus freaks own Chick-fil-A.
I'm sorry. Jesus and business don't mix.
Well, it seems to be working pretty well for Chick-fil-A. Even though I don't.
Neither does it seem trendy. It's just because it's trendy.
No, I don't think it's trendy.
No,
that's just their.
I see so much crap about Chick-fil-A. I've never eaten at a Chick-fil-A, so I have no frame of reference.
It's just their business model. I don't think they've ever really caught any grief because they close on Sundays. They caught a lot of grief because they came out with their stance on the LGBT community. They caught some grief over that several years back, but since then it's kind of blown over. But they've never caught any shit for being closed on Sundays because they're Christians or whatever, Catholics or whatever they are. That's just their business model and their beliefs. And this Sunday is the holy day, is the Sabbath day. It's a day of rest. So I mean, it's not really any reason. I mean, people, the fake outrage, like, oh man, I wish Chick-fil-A was open. I'm so hungry and I just want me a soggy chicken sandwich.
Okay, that's my thing. I don't do soggy anything.
They got great waffle fries. They got pretty good ice cream.
Okay,
but their chicken sandwiches.
This motherfucker said ice cream.
Yeah,
what's wrong with ice cream, Tony?
No, like
Chick-fil-A is notorious. Chick-fil-A is notorious for some of the best chicken nuggets ever.
Yeah,
ever.
Look for that.
Yeah.
Still chicken.
I've gotten great value chicken nuggets from Walmart. Yes. Better than chicken nuggets at.
You stay there.
Hey, don't sleep on the great value chicken nuggets. Those things are dope.
Yeah.
Put them in the air fryer or the deep fryer. Oh God, yeah.
Their sandwiches are nothing to. I mean, it's just a piece of chicken, fried or grilled,
mm-hmm.
and then they throw a pickle on there, and then they put it on a soggy bun.
No. The best chicken.
You keep dissing Chick-fil-A. If you want to.
KFC has a big crunch.
Who?
That thing is KFC.
Okay.
Has a big crunch. That thing's dope.
Because I will go to Zaxby's any day of the week and pay their overpriced price for their chicken and food and their meals.
For the chicken sandwiches, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But for them chicken nuggets at Chick-fil-A, they hard to beat.
I can't eat chicken nuggets. I feel like I'm 10 years old.
Zaxby's has chicken strips, not nuggies.
Zaxby's has the grilled chicken sandwich, and they got chicken tenders. You're right. Now, them chicken tenders ain't no joke, but I've eaten this so much.
Hey, Tony, you're 85 years old. You're too old to eat chicken nuggets.
But the ultimate...
Yes, you don't even live here. Shut up.
Now who's jealous, motherfucker?
I'm not jealous.
In chicken places is Raising Cane's.
I haven't had Raising Cane's.
What's Raising Cane's?
They got the crinkle cut fries and that damn cane sauce. I'll eat a baby's foot dipped in cane sauce.
That's nasty.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm in.
That damn cane sauce ain't no joke.
Okay. Tony, the one thing you need to learn is when a fat guy.
No, you had it right. Other way.
I got it right. Fat guy.
No, we flipped our cameras. Remember, you jackass?
Yeah, I'm pointing at you. When a fat guy says the food is good, it's good.
That just means he's hungry.
For me, that's love right there. I got love for you, Mark. You're like, hey. fat guy. This is what you do, fat guy. There's nobody over there, Jeff.
No, I can't twist my finger. My hand only goes so far.
Remember? I don't know what you're pointing at.
What's up, Mark? How you doing? These two motherfuckers.
What are you pointing at?
You.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, we mirrored our cameras. So you can actually point in the right direction.
Oh, I'm going to throw this out there. I don't know if I did this before or not. Actually, I did talk about it Monday.
So, wait, that's pointing at you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Weird, because...
Remember?
Yeah, but now on my screen, I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing the other way.
Oh. Yeah, on my screen, I'm pointing at you. Which way am I pointing?
Yeah, pointing the other way.
Really?
Yeah. Where, like, my camera, that's me pointing at you.
Oh.
But
Internet.
what you're seeing is me pointing at you now.
Yeah, on my camera, I see. Yeah, I'm pointing at you.
Like if I did this,
Mark, I don't make this shit up. I just watch.
if I did this, now I'm pointing at you.
No, now you're pointing at that wall again.
Your shit's a reflection, Jeff.
That's weird.
And then, yeah.
Shut up.
Anywho, what were you going to say? Hey, what did we say? ADHD?
Yeah,
I think I talked about it.
That guy.
I need to leave it alone. Fuck it. I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I took Jason to see The Flash Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
Was it
a
good?
good fucking movie. I really did. I don't care what the critics say. And I say it on purpose because this Flash is what a lot of people wanted from The Flash, the comic book heads.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they wanted. If they changed a few things up, that's fine. I didn't watch the story. I know I watched the Flashpoint Paradox movie.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to do it along those lines. The DC animated one, they went along those lines. They added to it. I will not complain about this movie. I will not.
Yeah, they're doing what Spider-Man's doing with the multiverse thing, the animated and the live action,
Yes.
which is what fans want. They want to see, the Flashpoint Paradox. You get to see all the other, Marvel calls them the multiverse, and in DC they're other Earth realms. So it's like, you'll have 600
They
variants.
copyright everything.
Yeah, you'll have like 600 variants of Superman, and it'd be like Superman Earth 325 or whatever.
Right.
So here's the pattern.
Yeah, and I think
I see
people don't
somebody
realize.
just got
People
hired
don't
as
realize these dimensional things in these movies. They're telling you something in the first fucking place.
a good story. Calm down, conspiracy theory boy.
and in some of the different
Fuck you, Jim.
some,
Immigrant.
some of the different
Call me
Earths, and they kind of did this on the CW with
I'm triggered.
Flash and Arrow and stuff like that. They dove into that, but in one of the Earths, the Justice League, they're all Nazis, and they're bad guys.
Cool.
That's similar to Crisis on Two Earths, the animated movie,
Mhm.
where they were bad guys. Damn good movie, by the way. All you cats out here that have not watched them DC animated movies, I'm gonna need you to sit down one week and take a holiday and watch them shits back to back.
Okay.
They are funny.
And I get that they're phenomenal, but I feel weird watching animated movies because I'm like, wait, I'm a grown ass man. Why am I watching
Yeah,
cartoons?
but they're not.
And Jeff, if you want to answer, I will tell you the truth. As a grown ass man myself, I don't care how old you all think I am. They're fucking dope.
They're made.
I know. Hey, the Spider-Verse movie, the first one, the Miles Morales.
My oldest son
intro,
loved it.
I loved it. I thought it was
He loved
amazing.
No. You got to go back to them DC animated movies. It's been out for
But like
decades.
Chris was telling me about the Harley Quinn animated series, and I could not
That
get
shit
into it.
that shit is no. See, that's different. And they kind of went there with that. They went there.
That show is
You gotta watch them
like
old. I'm talking about the DC animated movies like on HBO Max. Watch them shits sink, dude.
Harley Quinn was like an animated version of The Boys. It was very raunchy.
Oh.
Rich,
Now I'm gonna have to start rewatching.
and it was on Sci-Fi Channel, so I knew it was on some shit because Sci-Fi will go there like FX did.
Oh yeah, it's
I'm
on.
not mad at them for pushing the envelope. I'm really not mad at them for pushing the envelope, but that Harley Quinn series, it started off okay, but then they started going there.
Yeah, like the second season, her and Poison Ivy they get together because they had a relationship in the comics, and they went on their what was it called? Fuck Murder Steal World Tour.
Nice.
And it was just them celebrating being together as a couple, and that's all they were doing: killing people, robbing shit, and fucking. And they didn't show them fucking or anything like that. But I mean, but no, the DC movies that Tony's talking about, they were made for. They're not childish. They're not for. They're made more for grown-ups. So they're just animated.
I will say they're very PG-13.
Yeah.
I get why they animate them. It makes it easier to make the movie, and you can knock them out real quick. I get that, but it's like,
Well,
I'm a grown ass man. I feel like I'm like a nerdy Asian kid sitting in his parents' basement watching anime.
Hey, Tony, you mind remodeling your house after the show?
No shit, Miley Cyrus. What the fuck? now who's looking for the camera?
The level of disrespect this show gets. Like, I watch this man on Smoke, and they got full undivided attention. He'll be on Ted Hicks, full undivided attention. Doing his show, full undivided attention. He comes on here and he's on. He's in the kitchen,
ripping out his kitchen and
yeah,
and putting in a new
platform.
stove. And,
talking to people. Yeah, it's just like
Answering the phone.
yeah, the level of disrespect that we get.
I'm offended.
I'm offended. I'm starting a hashtag.
I'm offended for you. Hashtag fuck Tony.
You haven't paid attention to every broadcast I've been on. I've cooked and cleaned and done laundry in every broadcast I've been on.
Oh, trust me, I know. Trust me. Trust everybody knows that you cook and will do laundry in the middle of a show.
That's because
I don't care.
Tony can only eat when he's on a show.
We-
He has to have an audience to eat, or he can't eat.
Fuck you, Jeff.
It's his fetish.
Oh shit. Fuck both of y'all. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here we go. We'll just put that one up there. That just kind of cover the bases. Fuck all y'all.
Oh shit.
Hey Jeff. Don't even remember that.
Barely, y'all motherfuckers.
Go fish.
Goldfish moment. Wow. I forgot about those, honestly.
Go get your fucking shine box.
9 box. That's right.
Mr. Kentucky.
I forgot about all these, honestly.
Mr. Kentucky.
It was a whole thing for like 4 episodes.
Yeah, I was bitching about Kentucky, and turned out that I was Kentucky.
Yeah. I mean, really, you know, I mean, I get it. What?
I smell toast. Redneck Gandalf PSA.
Yeah, I smell toast. Oh my god, I remember the toast.
Oh, there's my Twitter page. My Dick's Twitter page.
Yes. We were gonna have that all Twitter page. Now you have an OnlyFans. Look how far we've come.
I'm expanding as an individual.
Yes, we're ever improving ourselves. We went from giving away for free on Twitter to an OnlyFans page
Lord.
in 2 years. I mean, who else could say that?
What are you gonna do? It's all about growth and evolution, boys.
That's right. Cat Williams said it best. If you still selling weed and you ain't moved up to cocaine,
Exactly.
you got to keep it pushing.
Whoa.
Oh my god, so good. Tony,
Yes.
I last night I had a moment of Tony thought.
Boy, I'll beat the shit out of you.
No, calm down. It wasn't. It's not like I was dreaming about you, sir. That was on Tuesday night. No, the other day you were talking about my eating habits and the fact that I eat way too much.
Mhm.
So last night I'm sitting as I'm watching TV in bed, chatting on WhatsApp, and watching TikToks. And as I ate my 2 Big Macs, 2 fries, and small McTrio, I thought maybe Tony's right. I eat too much.
Maybe.
Oh, when you go through four burgers at once, I gotta tell you.
Well, McTrio's, it's a Magnifica. That's what it is. It's just like a small hamburger with lettuce on it. Not a very big thing, but But also came with 2 Big Macs and 2 fries,
Mm-hmm.
and of course my 1.5 liter Coke.
Calm down, Farva.
Mine's 1.5 liters. Fuck Farva. Dude, have you started watching Tacoma yet?
I repeat, it's not for have I seen
Tacoma
what?
FT.
No, you've asked me a million times, and it's still the same.
Oh my god, you gotta see it.
I'm watching right now. It's on my list.
It's so fucking funny.
I'm watching too many shows right now. I'm trying to get geared up for the new reboot. They're bringing back Justified, so I'm on the last season of the original run. So I gotta finish that. And Nikki and I are watching Mayor of Kingstown.
I've heard a lot of good things about
Tony
that.
got me hooked on fucking Shameless.
And from
I did not get you hooked on Shameless. No, hell no.
very first episode, it has not slowed down from Jump Street.
From Justified?
Yeah, Mayor of Kingstown's got a lot of good reviews. I've got people telling me about this is good.
Oh, Justified.
No, I'm not talking about
Mayor of Kingstown. Who's in that?
That's the Jeremy Renner movie.
Oh, okay, I'm into that. I like Jeremy Renner. What's that? The King of Staten Island, that fucking I want to punch him in the face so bad.
Yeah, he's
so douchey.
I'm gonna start trying to fight people on your tippy toes.
Tony, I don't have to. I take out the knees and bring them down to my level.
I understand.
I mean, it's all about knowing what you're doing.
Usually when you're on your knees, Jeff.
Yeah, I am. Shut up, Chris.
God, no.
Before
Justified's really good. That's one of those shows that from the very opening scene of this damn show, and it never slows down. I mean, it keeps you.
What's the show? What's the show? I think you guys were talking about it the other day. The show where the guy basically fights to stay alive all day long. Every morning, the guy from he plays Crossbones.
Yeah, that's a movie. It's called Boss Level.
Boss Level. I want to see
that. In it.
I saw a TikTok about it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm in."
Yeah, no, it's great. It's an awesome movie. It's like an action Groundhog's Day.
I'm kind of into that.
Because I was telling you guys about Happy Death Day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a horror version of Groundhog's Day. This girl literally lives the same day over.
Yeah, I've seen that movie. Well, that was like that Russian doll movie or series with the chick from Apple Pie, American Pie.
I don't think I've seen that.
I think I know something about it.
She dies each episode, and next episode she's reborn in this. It's very Groundhog Day-ish, but she dies in a different way, trying to avoid her death.
Yeah, no, the Happy Death Day, and there's actually two of them. There's two movies to it, but he has to figure out who the killer is. Every time he kills her in a different way. But as soon as she dies, she wakes up in the same spot, like day in and day out. It's actually a really good movie.
And Jeff, if you ever get bored and you got Netflix, watch The Old Guard before that sequel comes out.
I saw The Old Guard when it first came out.
Yeah,
I liked it. I liked it, but I thought it would have been better. And I've said this before, and I said the same thing about that movie Bright. Would have been better as a series because they would have had more time for character development.
Well, Bright as a series would pretty much be Alienation. And all of us, and they brought that up, so that would be a recap. That's fine. But The Old Guard as a series, I can see it.
They were supposed
to. Where's my drink?
What did you say?
So where's my drink?
You got Jeff wanting a sandwich, and now Tony wants a drink from you, baby.
Yeah, where's my sandwich?
Yeah, we'll give her less. We'll give her less shit than you.
Don't bet on that. Every time these two post a photo together, I have to comment on Facebook.
I'm surprised.
Listen, this motherfucker is so goddamn happy. Goddamn, I love this woman. I said, oh God.
No, they posted a photo the other day, and he's like, I love this woman. I was like, oh my God. Oh, Jesus, I'm so scared for her. She was next to a Bigfoot. Next thing I realized, it was Chris.
Hey, you know what's gonna happen at their wedding? He's gonna have to say his vows. She's actually gonna say it. He's gonna sound like Chewbacca.
I'm surprised.
I will pay you to do that at the wedding.
Can't do that. I can't do that sound.
I'll pay for the wedding. Just do it. Instead of saying I do. Flick, do you take this woman? I'll be in the back of the church just laughing my ass off and going, see, I got my Star Wars reference in this wedding.
I'm surprised that she didn't. I had her dying last night. I'm surprised that she didn't send you to my drunken ramblings last night. I had her. She was rolling. I was talking about the Bible.
Oh Jesus!
and,
And we
how,
all know how you
and
stay.
how it should have been Adam and Steve instead of Adam and Eve because Eve was a bitch and she had one rule and she couldn't follow it. Typical fucking woman. And then Adam basically asked God to make him Steve, but God said, "I'll give you Steve, but you have to create human life with this woman." And he mushed her in the face.
Really?
If I have to, mushed her in the face, leaf over her head, mushed her and made a fart sound.
Oh snap!
Golf Hawk is in the motherfucking house.
Hey, boys, look what I got here. Hey, where are the white women at?
She was taking videos and sending them on Snapchat to her friends of my goofy ass ramblings. I was going on and on, probably for a good fucking like half hour last night, talking about the Bible.
I've actually seen that in person when we were younger.
I was like,
And I was the one laughing my ass off. I'm like, really, dude? Really?
yeah, I don't know what
Who the
brought
fuck is watching this?
I don't know what brought it up, but I was sitting here in my chair, and I was like, "Fucking Bible thumpers," and I just went on a fucking 30-minute rant.
Just out of nowhere, just sitting there staring at the wall. Fucking Bible thumpers.
And
Wait,
I was
what?
like, and you know they won't argue with me because I know just as much about the fucking Bible. And she's like, "How do you know so much about the Bible?" I said, "Well, my mom and grandfather decided I was going to be a preacher and forced religion on me." And she was like, "You a preacher? No fucking way."
That fucking happened to me. My grandmother used to say, "You'd make an excellent priest." I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen
Yeah.
because nobody wants a bunch of pregnant nuns.
No, so other fucking rant.
And I don't like little boys, so you know.
I can't even remember half of it, but she was laid over here on the bed just dying, laughing, listening to my dumb ass. Fucking mush Steve. Typical woman. One fucking rule. Can't even listen.
Ooh, that poor woman.
What's that?
That poor woman.
Who? Nikki?
I'm saying about it. I feel bad.
As his ex-wife, yes, that poor woman.
She loves me. She loves my dumb shit.
Yeah, well, drugs will do that.
Yes. Sorry,
If
Nikki.
you
We
give them
think
enough drugs, they're into anything. I know.
you're high.
She got me suckered into watching the challenge.
Yeah, he just might be worth it.
Challenge. This does smell like chloroform.
It used to be the Real World Road Rules Challenge. Now it's just the challenge, and they have people from all these various reality shows, like the dating shows.
Oh, okay.
Real World and all this.
Oh, so it's a combination of all these shows, but they all do.
It's a competition type thing, and they put them in the house, and they have all these challenges and shit like that. So we spent the day watching that, and she was like, she was like, oh, I love days like this, and which we both do, where we just lay around and we're lazy.
That's a beautiful thing, honestly.
And she was like, I don't think I could ever leave. And I was like, you couldn't if you tried. And she was like, I mean, if I wanted to, I could. And I was like, yeah. And then Ohio would have another case of a girl being locked in a cage in the basement.
Wow.
And she was dying. She's like, I cannot stand you. And we had
she says that a lot, I'm sure. I can't stand you.
Yeah, she does.
And that's what Chris needs to do. He needs to give her her next pill. She's like, I can't stand you. Don't forget your pill.
Poor Nikki.
Time for your medicine, honey.
Time to take your medicine.
Yes. Have some ice cream. It's good for you.
Poor Nikki.
Now, what was that? Oh, that bringing up reality shows. I have a question. The Amazing Race.
I would be on that show. I would go on that show.
I'm ready to go, dude.
I would go on.
However, that one clip of that woman trying to shoot that watermelon.
Dude, I can't lie. I have not watched a full episode in over a decade. But I love
I'm
their
in.
premise. I love their premise. If
I
they
love the
want to take
premise.
care of the travel arrangements and all you got to do is
I
do what
think
you got
they
to do
do.
when you get there, they have to because there's no fucking way a regular person afford that shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, you know, they're on planes, buses, cabs,
Yes,
everything.
they all over the
But
world. I think it's
if
dope, and I'm
I
not
think
even
they give you
trying to
like
go
a
to half the
budget, or
places.
they give you a
I would
special
just
credit
do it
card
for
or
the
something.
show. Yeah, I would just do that for the show. It's awesome.
Yeah, not to mention the experience. What was the one I watched? The one they had to in order to get through this challenge, they had to move like bags of feed. I'm like, wait, we're back on the fucking farm? I got this shit. You sit down and relax, honey. I got
I love
this.
that premise. You got to go here. It's like a scavenger hunt around the globe,
Yeah.
and they take care of it. That looks
I would
like
totally be in.
I
I
would
think
do that over
we
eating
need to put in
animals,
we need to put
being
in our
naked on an
resume
island, looking
so
like
the
I'm about
three
to
of
be
us
on
be
an
a team.
apocalypse. Yeah, I would do. I would do a lot. That's one game show I would go on. I don't even know a whole lot about. We gotta do what? Okay, let's roll. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
we're going where? It's the whole premise. Like if I
But I
had the
will
chance
be
to go on
honest.
that,
I'm not doing
I
no
would call
submersible.
one of you fuckers going.
I'm not doing no
I ain't
submersibles.
either.
We gonna
I
hang
ain't
that shit
either.
up.
No.
We can hang that shit up. But jumping around, running to this country, running to that country, that looked like it was dope.
Would you go bungee jumping, Tony?
No.
Pussy. I've done bungee jumping.
Fuck you. Then rope breaks. You can't help me. You can kiss my ass.
Okay. No, you do it over the water. That's the beauty of it. You know,
The water's gonna hurt when you hit it from that height.
It does. It does. Well, no. But the crazy thing is, here in Cancun, they have the bungee jump where you can jump, and it's basically it's a giant thing that goes up over the water, and you go up the stairs and you jump off, and you're above the water, and if you do it right, and if you're heavy enough, you dunk your head.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Or you fat fucks would touch the bottom of the ocean, but me, I just barely touch the water.
This is not fat, okay?
What is it? This
is a diesel hybrid of a sex maniac.
Yeah, it's a gas tank for a sex machine. I know, baby.
Fuck you, Click. Fuck you, Jess.
Yeah, that looks pregnant.
Congratulations
It is.
for coming out, Tony D. Happy Pride Month.
Jeff, stand up.
Fuck you. I am not that big, motherfucker. I'm not
Jeff,
even
you are
sucking it in.
short. Glick, we've seen you with your shirt off. Sit back down.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't need to see it. I am not that big.
You know what?
Yes, you are.
If I push
There
it
you go.
out,
That's the spirit.
that's me pushing. That's me pushing. I'm gonna
You
Yes,
gotta,
you're trying to push it back out.
getting it back in. That's the hard part.
take that, Tony D.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony's gonna go
I've
throw
done
up
this
now.
without my shirt off because
I have too.
somebody
We-
said, I bet you guys won't. Actually, let me rephrase that. He said, I bet you guys won't do the show. I said, "Fuck yeah, we will."
And we said, peace out. 8 down.
And then we did it. And after like
We
30
did.
seconds, he was
No.
like, don't freeze
No.
it. It's
No.
too cold.
Worse what is Tony? We agreed to do the show. We're gonna do the show shirtless. Chris and I show
forgot
up
about
fucking
that.
shirtless. Chris and I show up fucking shirtless. Somebody's over there going, "Oh, we're actually doing this, motherfucker."
That wasn't me.
It was your fucking idea. You were
No, it wasn't you. It was
that
Mike's
wasn't me.
idea. It was Big Dog's idea.
But he's like, "Wait, we're actually doing this?" Yeah.
I love him regardless. He's a little goofy at times, but that's my dude. Don't first and foremost, don't ever challenge Jeff and I, especially when we're both in agreement.
Wait,
It's like,
there's a challenge. it's the whole attitude. Glick, I got an idea.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
in.
in.
Let's go.
I mean,
I'm putting in our application for Amazing Race, by the way, boys.
Tony, I don't think you would do Amazing Race, but we're getting ready to come up on a break. But that brings me back. That brings me to a topic I had for tonight, courtesy of my man Dizzy from the Lazy Ass Podcast. He popped into the chat last night during my show. It was hanging out and bullshitting. But Tony, you won't even go camping with me. What the hell makes you think I'm gonna believe you're gonna do the Amazing Race?
Because I
he's
can trust the
afraid what
Amazing
you'll
Race. They're going to
do
make
to
sure I
it.
get everywhere. Your ass will leave a motherfucker in the woods. Fuck that.
First and foremost, I would never leave you in the fucking woods.
If you die, you got no choice. If I'm about to die, you ain't going to have no choice.
Well, if I'm dead. That's not technically me leaving you in the woods.
Your spirit will leave your body. That's
Don't worry, my ghost will come back and I'll be your spirit guide, Tony D.
Never.
like a Jiminy Cricket, like a little white Jiminy Cricket.
Not little either. Your spirit guide is a Sasquatch, Tony D.
No.
Just go follow you around.
It just follows you around and goes,
Every time. Hey, Tony D, God's not watching, but I am.
I saw that. I see that. Put that away.
you getting crunked for, Tony?
What are you getting crunk for?
Tony,
Let's
where
go
are
to
you?
the gym, Tony.
Oh, wait, that's Jim. My bad. Sorry.
Oh shit.
I would never leave you in the fucking woods, Tony. Do you out your damn mind?
I'll leave Chris.
You're a practical jokester. I don't trust you.
No, in all seriousness,
No,
but here's the thing: when
no,
doing the Amazing Race, there's no incentive to leave you behind.
Exactly. That's the point.
There's money on the line.
Somewhere, and I would hire a bunch of fucking inbred rednecks just to.
That's what I know. No, I'm not going to the
Come
woods
around and
until-
play banjos. What the fuck? We gotta get out of here.
I'd scope out the
Tony's
area,
head's on a swivel.
and find an old abandoned gas station, and hire a couple people, inbred rednecks, to just pretend
Clog dance.
like it's a functioning gas station.
And
Oh,
you're
sorry.
over there saying, "We want these two guys to take these cars at the end of the river."
Tony, we got to stop and get gas. Have the old
Tony's
man,
head's on the swivel.
red old man come out and go, "Where you fellers going camping at, huh?"
I ain't got enough bullets for the woods. I admit that.
Ooh, Tony,
No,
look
but,
at
like
Tony, look at
when
that.
you're doing the Amazing Race.
Out.
Doing the Amazing Race, there's no incentive to leave anybody behind. If anything, it's like, hey, let's hurry up and fucking move.
Well, it's teamwork,
Yeah.
right? You have to, and that's how this challenge show is. They put you up in teams, but every season has a different theme behind it. Like this one is spies, allies, and something. What is it?
Spies, lies, and allies.
Yeah, spies, lies, and
I'm
allies.
3,000 miles away, and I heard her clearer than you.
I'm
Clearly, shut out yours. Oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't know what else you want me to tell you. I'm deaf.
Fair enough. Wait, what? Spies, lies, and allies.
It was deaf.
Wait, so somebody's on your team trying to fuck you over?
No. You have your teammates, but you whoever wins the challenge basically gains immunity.
Right.
And you have an elimination challenge. Well, like this season, typically the elimination challenge or whatever, however it works, you have two teams up against each other, or one team, and if two teams, and if they don't complete it, or one person versus one person. Now but whatever. But the people who win the challenge, so the house votes on who is going to the lair for elimination. But the people who win the challenge as a little spin, they get to pick the other two. And it doesn't have to be a team. They just pick two people, a man and a woman. And then if whoever wins the elimination then can either go back to, like, say the two that were chosen to go down by the team who had immunity, they can either go back to their original partners or they can pick new partners. So you still have that team-based thing, but it changes up like every damn episode.
Oh wow!
What's the name of the show?
So say like the team that wins chooses two new partners. Well, those people who lost their partners, they automatically become partners. So you can get.
Well, how much money did they make off reality TV to keep this shit going?
Yeah, you could be partnered
A
up
lot.
that you can't even fucking stand.
Shit.
So it's
So it'd be like Tony with us.
well, yeah.
I mean, so
I mean,
normal day.
yeah, we had to have him up here, though. You know,
Louise. No, but like I do like that aspect of certain reality shows where most reality shows, as we've discussed, are 100% so goddamn fake.
Mhm.
But when it's a challenge like that, some things you obviously can't fake.
Right.
If somebody's a terrible shot at trying to make a basketball.
Oh
go
yeah,
to the
well,
hoop,
like
obviously,
one of their challenges today was like an obstacle course, and the last part of it, you had to do solve a math problem to get the
I'm
code for the safe that you had to give your partner.
Oh, I'm fucked.
And there was this cat. He was from fucking Russian or
Dating
Dutch.
show.
It was Warsaw Shore,
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's like a Jersey Shore, but in Warsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, got
But it was totally different, whole ass different. This motherfucker was like, I dropped out of high school. I don't know how to do math. Like, he legitimately could not solve this math problem.
it. That'd be me. I can't count to
Wait.
11 without taking my
He
shoes off.
represents a lot of people that even graduated college. They're no good at math.
Yeah.
And I'll say that shit.
What was the math problem?
I'm busy looking off the screen.
What's that?
What was the math problem?
I don't know. It was
Like 5 plus 2 or something like that?
no, it was like 100 times 8 plus
Oh, so it was complicated.
divided by blah 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 minus. So it was one of those long equations.
Okay, yeah, with the parentheses and all that stuff. I did see something on TikTok the other day. You know how the people go around and they're like, "What's your, can you name this country?" And they turned it upside down. It was literally the United States, and there was like 12 people that could not answer it.
Huh.
Well,
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally is all you need. Plus,
Exactly.
yeah, parentheses first, so on and so forth.
oh, is that one of those? I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I don't know what-
My
onomatopoeia.
fault. Do you see what I'm dealing with? They don't even know what the fuck you just said.
No, it's an onomatopoeia.
No.
Isn't that what the
Parentheses,
word is?
exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. In that order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I didn't do any of that stuff. I just know how math works.
I can.
I'm good at
put
math.
two and
Math
two
was my
together.
strong. I mean, in 7th grade, I was taking high school math. So math has always been my strong point. Granted, 90 to 8% of the math that I learned in high school
You don't even fucking use.
ever in my life.
Oh, do you remember the teachers back in the day when they're like, "You won't always have a calculator with you." What's this?
Right?
I wish I could go rub it in their faces.
I mean,
But
about
they're dead.
the biggest thing that helped me with math for what I've done pretty much my entire life has been fractions.
Right.
Because, we're cutting something, it's
Mhm.
14 feet, 6 inches and a quarter or an eighth, and I have to subtract and try to
Yeah.
figure out how long something needs to be, or a door jam, or a window,
Well,
or whatever,
The
how
one that
or wire.
the one that fucked me up was that it was one of those like story problems where they're like, if Bill has a case of X, whatever X was, if Bill has a case of bottles of water.
If Bill
How
had
many? And there's it's this many rows deep. How many is in a case? I'm like, it's 24, depending on what it is. It's 24 or 12.
4 beers,
No, it's like a
And-
case of oil is 12 bottles.
or
A case of beer is 24.
and
It's not hard.
Tony D asked for 8 beers. How many beers does Glick have? 24. Fuck that bitch.
He has 24 and a sad friend.
Check your exponents, coefficients, and subscripts.
No,
Go.
but like,
I have YouTube now, bitch. I can learn.
amen to that.
You really can learn anything and everything on. Hey, I told you guys when we had our minivan, there was a relay switch or whatever that went bad, and even though there was a warranty on the fucking minivan, the dealership wanted to charge us $600. My ex-wife went on Amazon. It was a little chip type thing. She went on Amazon, bought one for $6, got on YouTube, and figured out how to change it.
Dude, I saw something on YouTube the other day. It's this guy, he's got a brand new Lamborghini, and the turn signal light, it's like the side marker,
Fluid.
it was cracked. It was cracked. Lamborghini wanted $200. Volkswagen, which actually makes the part, $2.
Yeah.
Exact same part. It's you pay for
Well,
the
when I first started working where I work now, we had what we think was our fire panel. It got hit by a lightning strike, so it fried the motherboard.
Oh yeah.
The company said it was going to take a month before it, which or more to get the new motherboard in. And it's like we can't do that because we have to have 24/7 fire watch. So we're paying a security company to just sit in the lobby 24/7. So my boss, so I found the exact freaking fire panel, ordered it. It got there in like a day or two, and then we just took the motherboard out of it and put it in the existing one.
And plug it in. Yeah.
It was plug and play and updated everything.
Yeah. And it's things like that like the first thing I do when something breaks is I go on YouTube, look up the model number, look up what it is, the error code, whatever it is. And within minutes, you can be like, okay, that's what I need. I did see something the other day. There's a guy, he literally goes around and picks up people's junk.
Yeah. Tony D, are you in your second meal in the first hour of the show?
Yeah, he is.
Spicy sauce.
But he literally, his buddy called him and says, hey, my neighbor just put a dryer or a dryer out in the front yard. He's throwing it away. The guy got it home, went and picked it up, took it home, turned it on, and it worked. But it had a ticking noise. And he's like, oh my God, I know what this is. There was a pen in the dryer fan.
You know how many times when I worked at Aaron's, and we would have to go on service runs, so I got to learn a lot about fixing appliances and shit like that when I worked at Aaron's. And I can't tell you how many times we would get a call about a brand new washer and dryer. It's making a weird noise.
Yeah, there's a
bobby pin. Turn it on. All right.
A bobby pin.
Over the back of it, there was a fucking coin or a marble.
Yeah,
or
something.
The dryer was
somebody's pocket.
It was banging. It was just like,
is it me or is that just a lack of common sense on people?
I think
people just use appliances and don't know how to work them. I'm gonna save a whole lot of people money right now. If your dryer, what's the word I want to say? Say your clothes don't dry in your dryer.
It's not
heating. All you gotta do is go to the side of the fucking house, clean that vent out right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's number one.
Get you a hanger, open them little flaps, clear that lint out. Make sure you got a little bit of air. Go back in the house, turn your dryer on. If them 3 flaps don't open, it's lint. Put a hanger in that motherfucker, let it go. Watch that, it's gonna all fly out. Because mine was like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I just went back there one day. I said, oh shit. Okay, good. And that's probably what's wrong why your lint screen won't go all the way down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, not only that, but I mean, a lot of times, a dryer won't be drying properly, it won't be heating up, and it's a heating element. And those things are super easy to fix.
Oh my God, I can do it in my sleep.
Yeah, and you call a service technician out or what, and I'm guilty of this shit myself. That's why I buy new cars. I don't want to fuck with them.
That's why I buy old cars because I like to fuck.
I buy new cars. Keep them for a few years, and there's a warranty on them, and it's completely covered, bumper to bumper. The only thing I have to handle is the maintenance, oil changes, tires.
I actually had a teacher explain to me one day. He says because we were having the argument that you and I had a while back of what is better, buying a new car or an old car. If you actually look at it, if you get a new car for a decent price and your payment's not too bad, and it's bumper to bumper. It's about the same as much as you buy a clunker for $500 and have to keep throwing money at it.
Hey, what's going on, Cash? What's going on, buddy?
The difference is you don't know when the clunker is going to need more money, and your new car, when it's going to need more money.
Yeah, no, exactly. But that's what I might pay a little bit extra for this or that, but I don't have to worry about anything. If something happens to my car, I don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
Like the warranty I have on my car now, it's bumper to bumper. Everything's covered. It includes roadside assistance. It includes towing. Like if I run out of gas, I can call and get roadside assistance.
You run out of gas, I have to punch you in the face. There's no reason to run out of gas ever.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying, for instance, it does happen.
Right.
Never
happened to me.
It's happened to me a couple times, but I had
But on your Bronco, the gas gauge didn't work, so that doesn't count.
Not my Bronco. My Bronco, that worked. But I did have a truck a few years later. It was a 77 F100.
Yep, that'll do it.
It didn't work in it. So,
and it would always say like a quarter.
Yeah.
You're like, we're good.
I had to I purposely ran it out of gas. One when I first got it, just to see how many miles I got to a full tank.
Right. I've done that.
I had to, which I had a 5-gallon thing of gas in the back, so I did that on purpose so that I could calculate roughly about how many miles I got. But I matched wrong once, and it ran out on me when I was on my way to work. But again, I had a 5-gallon. I always kept a 5-gallon.
When you buy a used vehicle,
sitting there for a year and never got used. When I would go get gas,
it go bad,
and then I would refill the can.
Yeah. Yes.
I did have that gas on me once or twice.
But like when you buy a used vehicle, there's 3 things you always need to have in the trunk: a 2-liter bottle of water,
dude,
or a gallon jug of water, and a freeze, jumper cables, and extra oil and extra transmission fluid.
Pretty much.
You always need and fuses. Fuses are fucking
fuses. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have to worry about that.
And a penny will work in a pinch, Tony.
Yeah. I don't have to worry about that stuff anymore. Like I said, roadside towing. Part of the warranty that I have, it covers a loaner car. So if something's wrong with my car, and
that's cool though.
They're gonna have it for 3 or 4 days, and with it, I can take it to any CarMax, which is where I bought it from, or because it's a Chevy, I can take it to any Chevy dealership.
Yes.
No matter, like if I'm down in Florida and it breaks down, and there's a CarMax down there, I can go there, or I can go to a Chevy dealership in Florida and they'll fix it. Yeah. So, and then it only costs me an extra $15 a month on my car payment. So I get all this assurance and all this protection.
What do you pay a month
and peace of mind for a measly $15 extra on my car payment?
What ballpark figure? What's your car payment?
It's like $460 something a month.
That's not terrible.
No, I went in there. I wound up when I swapped my cruise in.
You got a lot back on your cruise. I'm still shocked on that number.
Dude, why do you think I bought that Equinox?
Yeah, because
when they told me how much they were going to give me,
you started looking at upgrades. You're like, well, that one looks nicer than this.
Honestly, because I had a couple other dealerships, like a Chevy dealership told me they were only going to give me like $3,000 for it. I'm like, that's not even going to pay it off, bro.
Yeah.
Now, these motherfuckers gave me $12,600 or something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I only paid $14,500 for it, and I had the car for 4 years.
You got over.
Yeah. Right?
And
when he first got the Equinox, he was talking about, you can't tell me cars lose value. That's a fluke. That doesn't happen every day.
It's not a fluke. The economy that we're in now, and
dealers cars are expensive right now.
They want used cars. Now, the one dealership that I went to that was only going to give me like $3,000, they were jackasses. I mean, at the end of the day, they were jackasses because most places were offering me anywhere from 8 to 10 for my car. I just didn't find anything that I liked, or there wasn't really anything on the lot that I liked. And then I found 3 Equinoxes that I really liked when I was there with trading this in. So it was just a matter of, the one that I really wanted, they were holding for somebody. But no, I mean, I have the gap insurance, so that's an additional. But I told him, I said, I want it less than $500 a month. But I have the gap insurance, so that charges you extra.
Beef tips and vegetables.
It's Tony's dinner report.
Mm-hmm.
You don't leave nothing behind.
Yeah.
But and then I got the
stop when you reach bone, Tony. Of your fingers.
But then I got it's a 7-year extended warranty. And like the guy told me at CarMax, because I told him, I said, I'm only going to keep this car for 3, maybe 4 years. He's like, fuck, your warranty won't even be up by the time you trade it in. And it wasn't based on mileage either. It's a straight 7-year warranty. That's
not bad.
So
well, the ones are based on mileage. Then you got to start doing mileage math every time. Like when my dad first bought, in 99, my dad bought his first brand new truck ever. It had like 12 miles on it.
Yeah.
And
he got that brand new.
And when instead of buying it, he leased it. and it came with a mileage thing where you can only put so many miles on a year.
20,000 a year or something.
And I was like, dude, I could put 20,000 miles on a vehicle in a week.
Well, and I think that was the other thing that really, helped me with my cruise is I bought my cruise. I only put like 65, 70,000 miles on it in the 4 years that I had it.
That's why I retained its value.
Yeah. Well, and I know you're not one to beat on a vehicle either.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah,
But I mean, like if you're cutting the grass or something, you're gonna make sure you move the car before you mow around it.
oh well, I'm not gonna go that far. But man, I don't do anything. I'm not.
You don't use it as a table saw, or something.
I'm not burning the tires off. I'm not driving over curbs and.
Wait, what's wrong with burning the tires off? Fuck you.
Well,
yeah. What's up, Helen?
Some of us have sense, and some of us don't. What's going on, Leggy?
And I don't. We've established that.
No, we've established that. Trust me. But I try to take care of my car. I try to keep the oil changes up, keep the tires. The regular maintenance, so the normal wear and tear. But I also don't do things that's gonna. Like I got a little aggravated with my cruise because after the accident, and I got it back. My, a friend of mine who actually went to school with us that owns. You remember Blue Ball Automotive?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, I took it there. So Travis took care of me, and he was like, "You got some scratches and dings, which were already in the car."
Right.
He's like, "Since this other insurance company is paying for it, we're gonna get those little dings and stuff out, but we're gonna repaint the car. Do you want to keep it silver or what color do you want it?" And I said, "No, I like the silver." So they repainted the whole car.
You got over.
And then like 5 months, 6 months afterwards, the kids all threw their book bags on the hood, on the front hood, and then they drug them off.
Oh, that's a dead kid.
And then
That's a dead child right there. I'm sorry.
Where I was staying at the time, also, the person had a bunch of fucking cats, and they would walk and clawed the whole fucking hood up. And I went to Travis and I asked him, I said, "Hey man, how much is this going to cost?" He's like, "Don't worry about it. I'll give you a loaner for a couple hours and I'll just knock it out for you." So it didn't charge me anything. They basically just took the hood off, repainted it, and threw it back on.
Well, silver is a very easy color to redo.
Yeah.
If it was black or something like that, it is a pain in the ass. Like the Malibu, when I painted the Malibu 4 times.
Yeah.
And the last time I put it, the black and pink, and the black is still to this day. I look at it sometimes. I'm going, I missed that
Dude,
spot.
the hardest paint job when I had my Escalade, it was white diamond.
Oh,
and I had to get a bumper.
That pearl white.
Dude was going to paint it. He said it would take a couple hours. It took him longer. He said, "Dude, I had no idea it was going to be this difficult to paint it similar to yours." I said, "Yeah,
it's pearl. It's the pearl. Pearl is
exactly, Golf Hawk. It is."
Pearl and candy have to be sprayed differently than a regular base coat. I painted cars for years. When you do a pearl, when you do around the wheel arches, when you're doing regular paint, you just do this. And if you're doing black, white, pink, I don't give a shit. But pearl, you have to go across. Constant. You have to keep that constant steady stream across. And candy is even harder. Candy is the bane of every painter's existence.
Yes.
But
they look pretty.
Now I've decided when I get my Colorado, I'm gonna get away from the silver finally, and I want either Chevy has a really cool blue.
That blue is gorgeous.
Yeah, I want blue or I want black.
Black is nice, but it wouldn't be really a big problem for you. It makes the interior of the car warmer. Here, black is dead.
Yeah, I mean remote start. It gets hot here in Ohio. Like
no, compared to here, I would kill for Ohio weather right now. I went to the store today and I came back. I'm talking 20 minutes round trip. I came back and it looked like I had just gotten out of the fucking pool.
Yeah,
no. You're near the fucking equator.
I mean, yeah.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
In the summertime when you get 9 million fucking degrees in there, regardless of Mexico.
Red is where everybody wants to be in the winter.
That's why I have, and the same for the winter. That's why I have remote start.
Well, when December here is like July there.
Yeah. Yes. When I go to leave, I go ahead and start my car So if it's summertime, the AC's already kicking.
Yeah.
And if it's wintertime, the heat's already kicking. So when I get in it, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm always happiest in a car, anyways.
Yeah. But
There's only one other place I'm happier, and that's inside a woman. that was sorry, that was a mic joke. He don't know.
And it's time for break.
Anyway.
a little late for break, but we're going to take a break. Gentlemen, I have new music for you.
Ooh.
From
Was
our
that the videos you were playing with?
What's that?
The videos you were playing with before we started?
Well, the one we've played,
Okay.
Matt James, his first single, solo single, Way Too Strong, which I'm going to play that in the next break. But Matt has put out, he has another one that came out a week or so back. I've just been kind of delayed. Called, he's got another new solo single, but he's got one dropping tonight at midnight at Matt James on YouTube. Matt, singer of Blacktop Mojo, he's got a new song dropping tonight at midnight called Runaway. But this one dropped last week or something like that, and it's called Wait It Out. It's his second song off of his solo album. A little bit slower, but I really like it. Hopefully you guys will like it. Go ahead and check out Blacktop Mojo on all social media and wherever you stream music at Blacktop Mojo. And check out Matt James on all social media and where you stream music. And we will be back in a few minutes.
There miles this rain on the rooftop. I'd give anything for the clouds to break. The weatherman says that it won't stop. The same shade of gray, just a different day. Well, I'm going crazy, stuck in this house, climbing the walls and screaming out loud. There miles this rain on the rooftop. I'm just trying to wait it out, hope I make it through the night. Feel me coming down, I ain't really safe inside. They say the memories will fade eventually, but in the meantime my mind is my worst enemy. I'm praying for this hell
I like that one.
And we are back. Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. Got Tony D in the building. Hmm.
Mr. Finger Licking Good himself. You're the one singing
Pookums.
Pookie.
That was Matt James, lead singer of Black Top Mojo, with his second solo single. I liked it. Like I said,
I like that.
Solo album is a little bit more slower than we're used to with Black Top Mojo, but I really like it. It's got more of a
it's almost like a ballad thing.
Yeah, he's got like a rock country blues. I mean, he still has his style of music.
Tennessee whiskey guy. What's
Yeah, Chris Stapleton.
Thank you.
So I really like it.
What you laughing at, Pookie?
I haven't even started drinking yet. I gotta
Maybe you should.
I gotta get up in the
Okay,
morning.
what's going on?
What's so funny? Is it scary that two white guys can make you laugh?
Well, while he's doing that,
it's not even white people that's making me laugh right now.
Ooh. It's on the black folks now. Ha ha.
You racist bastard. There are more than two different races.
How is that?
On the planet.
Oh, racist bastard. I didn't even say anything.
Who said
I
you?
am like the worst racist on the planet.
Yes, you are.
I'm a terrible racist.
I take it back. You're not as bad as Steve Bannon. I take it back.
Although my dogs are white, so.
Anyway, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. If you're not already, go ahead.
I got a white background because y'all fuck that.
Got him! I got him!
Social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Join us live Monday.
Anyway, you should have been following for the past year. He tells y'all every damn episode, and then he blames us for not putting the information out as well as he does. So y'all follow, like, share, subscribe, drop a comment in the comments, even reply afterwards on the replay. Jesus. I see his face. Look at him.
Wow.
He's so mad he started doing his own show.
Nice. Wednesdays and Saturdays for YouTube and Twitch, 7 p.m. Listen to us on Spotify. Go check us out. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share. God damn it. Yeah, I mentioned that a couple times on my show. I was like, finally, I can just fucking talk and not get interrupted.
I heard you say that shit last night. I was laughing. I was going to say a comment. I said, let me let him finish. I want to watch how many times he belches and laughs at himself talking about he wants to talk about something.
Yeah. Well, I will say this much. The first half hour of the show was 20-30 minutes was dog shit last night. I'm not happy with it, but I'm my own worst critic.
That's a good. You know what?
That's a good
when
thing.
you are your own worst critic, that's how you make your show.
I've always been my own worst critic. So
that goes into deeper issues.
And I was kind of in a tailspin, kind of like my man Maverick and Goose. And I was like,
did you just compare yourself to Maverick and Goose?
Yeah, I was in a tailspin.
Oh.
I didn't compare myself to Maverick and Goose. I said like Maverick.
They didn't get caught in the tailspin. They got caught in the jet wash.
Yeah, but either way, so I was like, all right,
there you go. Thank you.
I'm gonna need you to get it right.
I don't take breaks on my show.
Never misquote Top Gun. You must be crazy.
I was like, let me take a break. Let me reset. So I took a break. I reset and I came back. And the last hour and some change, almost hour and a half, I was happy with.
You know what? Fuck this shit. This is you every episode. I mean, shut this shit up. You know what the fuck you want to talk about every goddamn night.
Well, here's Tony D every episode.
Holy shit! I thought it was Tony D.
Oh, man, I'll get in your asses tonight. Look, listen. I got something to say, but listen to this music that ain't nobody ever heard of,
motherfucker.
And it'll be
the only one to advertise Black Top Mojo. Nothing against them, but I got to go ahead and say this. I know people who listen to music like that. I know people all over the country. Nobody knows who the fuck that is. Wait, every post he got on every social media. Hi.
You do
You're not
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Glicks 2023 pose.
Now, that reminds me, I gotta download a video. That reminds me, I got a video to add to our repertoire.
You're not the first people. You're not the first
Hey,
person
Jeff, you put the face.
to call me out for that shit. I didn't realize.
Get off of my broadcast, motherfucker.
I didn't realize how many times I would make a video on TikTok and I would start it going, and then I got called out for it, and I was like, and now I can't help myself. Now I.
It's the whole thing. It's if you go to a basketball player and you say, did you know every time that you get ready to shoot a free throw, you bounce the ball 3 times or something like that? They instantly go, fuck, now I got to do that.
Well, that was in one of my TikTok lives years ago, a couple years back. That was the basis of the conversation. Was
you stroking your beard?
Oh no, we were talking about how I do the beard stroke, and then we got to talking about how everybody that was in the what their move was when they would make a video.
Oh, okay.
You're like one of my friends, Bunny. She always had like her hair a certain way for every.
I don't have a move.
Maybe
that's why my videos suck.
No, your videos suck because you're stupid.
Fuck you.
There was
Mister, I stare at the screen and just
one of
music
the
playing
guys,
in the background.
Yeah,
because I'm talking to the people. I'm not.
You ain't doing
myself.
shit. You're standing there.
I'm talking to myself.
I've seen 5-year-olds.
This is Jeff all episode.
What the hell are you talking about?
Because I'm looking at I have 2 screens.
I was relaxed, chill, common conversation, just chit chatting away, and then the chatters box they came in and we're having some fun, and but I spent most of the last night's episode, almost the entire episode, just like this, just relaxed. I can't sit like this with you guys.
You really do.
Why can't you sit like that with us?
Talk show?
I'm curious.
Were literally. I mean, I thought I talked to myself. You got me beat, dog.
Oh, I'll talk to myself all fucking day.
Jesus.
Oh no, myself is my best friend. I talk to myself all day long.
I will talk to especially because it's a way for me to. And Tony, I think
only calls me racist. Now there's 2 white dogs in here.
you do the same. You do the same thing, Tony D. When you do your stuff by yourself, it's a way for us to vent. When we got stuff on our
I said
minds,
that. Yes.
yeah, when we got stuff on our minds, we can't always do that in a group setting, whether it's here or TED or Smoke or whatever. But if you're doing a show by yourself and you got shit on your mind and you got shit you want to talk about, nobody else.
I've done it. That's one of the reasons why I criticize it so hard. Before I met you all, when I was doing my own Facebook Lives, I would vent and I'll go about an hour max. And I've seen, especially when I was upset or I was hurt, like when I lost a family member or a friend or whatever. I've done those, just reminiscing and talking. But I would always tell people, even when I did that, I was talking to the people and giving the message to them, because people will pop up. I knew who was going to come in. I knew who would see it. When we do this now, we're global. And I always tell a lot of folks, nobody wants to see you talk to yourself, but apparently some people do. I think I was wrong.
Well, people do, and the biggest thing, and this is one of the things that I learned, and that's what I told Jeff when we started this show, that I didn't want to lose, and I don't want to lose no matter how big we get.
I know.
Love the chatters box. I love getting them involved and having them as part of
what? To hell with you. I'm taking credit for you looking at the audience from now on.
I'm still going to do my thing. I
first met you, if you don't like it, there's the door. If you don't want to be here, leave.
Leave, baby.
Fuck your feelings. Better than I was like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
That's been our thing.
That was my whole. When I was on Periscope and when I was on TikTok, that was the main thing.
That was something we talked about day one. Was if people don't want to watch the show, well, there's other shit you can watch on the internet.
No, this is the truth.
Hey, I mean, as like Marcus said before, and Mark's an OG, a friend of mine. Busted Rubber's been in here. He said, and people that knew me on Periscope or knew me from TikTok, that's what they've all said. I could carry on 20 different conversations with the chat easily, but I kept them interacting.
I can't read, so
this show wasn't going to be 100% solely dedicated to the chat, but I still wanted the chat there, and I wanted them interacting with us, and I enjoy them interacting with us and hanging out with us. I think it's fun.
Well, it also gives you feedback about how the show's going. Will you guys stop?
But
Piglet.
so and again, and like Ted asked me last night when we were. I put Ted on a guilt trip last night.
Nice.
It was so pathetic. It really was so pathetic.
I didn't watch. I was busy. I was gonna watch and I was gonna comment and possibly jump up. But when you first went live, I was like, wait, what fucking day is it? You did the same thing, didn't you, Tony? You're like, fuck, what the
No,
bullshit
what's
like
crazy
this
is people that want to broadcast with me, the first thing they ask me is, what time are you ending your Nonsensical Nonsense podcast tonight? I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Hey,
I've been telling y'all Monday, Wednesday,
that's
Saturday
a compliment,
for a year.
Tony.
No, I
That's
know
a
that. I
compliment.
said, I've been telling y'all Monday, Wednesday, Saturday for a year now.
Mhm.
They'll ask me on a Tuesday. They'll ask me on the third. They assume I'm up
My
here every
kids
night.
ask me the same thing every day. Is
yeah,
your podcast?
My kids do the same thing, and I'm like, really?
Yes, you're up here a lot, motherfucker. This is a
Oh.
job.
I am now. I mean,
I want community service hours for this shit. This might exonerate somebody. This shit.
I don't know if we're exonerating anybody, but
Apparently we are.
but no, like Ted asked me last night. He said, "What's it like doing a show on your own?" Well, me doing a show on my own is nothing new to me.
Right.
But where the difference is that what is new to me is I'm actually doing a show. I typically, yesterday being the exception, I typically try to come up with an idea, and I have a thought, and I prepare myself so I can come in and get through the introduction, the rigmarole bullshit, blah blah blah, but then roll into my topic that I want to talk about. Last night, not so much, and like I said, I started into a tailspin, and I said, "Fuck, I got to reset myself." And I started talking about a future episode that I wanted to do after vacation, and it kind of turned into that broadcast last night.
You felt the flow after that. Once you got a couple things off your mind, you was able to go. Exactly.
So, which I mean, I still want to do that broadcast a little bit more in depth and whatnot, but I also put it out there. These are my opinions, and I share a lot of my personal stuff too. So, like things I've been through and things I've gone through. These are my opinions. Don't take this as gospel. Don't take this as facts. This is just me putting my thoughts and opinions out there. So, but I make that very clear so that somebody can't come back and go, "Well, Glick said," yeah, I said it, but I also didn't tell you to do it.
I mean, I wish people remember how much shit they
Well,
said.
see, that information would have been good a long time ago.
No, Jeff, I tell you to do things.
Yeah, smell this rag. Oh, yeah, okay. Ow, my ass hurts.
I never told anybody about waking up in a tent. I appreciate it.
Just my priest. But he was like, "Tell me more."
The last thing you remember hearing was, "I can't quit you." And then you woke up with a sore ass.
Tony's jealous. Look at him. He's getting jealous.
The priest says, "Show us on the doll where he touched you."
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't awake.
I don't know. He put the bag over my face.
I never went through that with any priest. I don't
One
know.
day I never down the road. The next minute, I woke up on a mountainside.
You motherfuckers sound like you enjoy what you've been through that was wrong in life. That's
Tony, it just sounds like you didn't live, sir.
I lived.
YOLO, Tony D. Motherfucking YOLO, bro.
Yeah, YOLO, buddy. You only live once, Tony. Life is a game. It's time to play.
We're over here living our best life.
Apparently so.
Don't forget, Tony, age is just a number.
Apparently, an ass is just a hole with you two.
Hey, don't you forget it. All I need is a heartbeat, baby.
Your poor wife. Your poor wife.
Just saying, Tony. Smell this rag.
No.
You're the one, Daddy.
Just live. Just live life.
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
what?
Take a chance, bro.
No.
Take a chance.
Hey, how do
It's
you
a great conversation starter at a party. I'm just saying.
You've never tried it, Tony.
I don't want to.
What is that? What does that comedian said? He said that one time. He's like, "Yeah, it's not like eating a plate of food that I've never had before. So never come back and put a dick in your mouth."
Spawn reboot in active development. About damn time.
What
Which
is?
one?
Spawn.
Who's going to play Spawn?
They've been talking about that shit for freaking.
They have. What's the guy? No.
They just recast Superman too, by the way. I saw that yesterday. I forgot the guy's name.
Wait till you see who Superman was in The Flash. I know they were talking about it. I did not think they were actually going to do it. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly.
It was a lady. It was a lady, wasn't it?
No. That was Supergirl.
Damn. Speaking of,
She needs her props too, by the way.
okay.
The girl that played Supergirl, she was kind of badass.
She played that part pretty good.
Yeah, she did. Why I keep getting news flashes from Daily Mail. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of people who like to put dicks in their mouths, the Olympics are in France. Coming up.
Where Jeff's moving to.
Again, people who like to put dicks in their mouth.
Jesus.
I'll take
You both sound so jealous.
in their mouth for 1,000, Alex. He lives in.
This woman's husband died on their wedding day.
It was Jeff.
Hey, that's the only way to go. But how did he die, Tony?
Who died?
Some guy died on
They
his
got
wedding.
married on Juneteenth. He collapsed on the way to take photos outside of the church.
Oh, they didn't even get to consummate? Oh, that sucks.
Jesus.
Are you saying yummy to what I was just talking about?
Married and died within 10 minutes. That's horrible.
God damn.
That would
Did he like have
suck.
existing health problems that he knew he was going to die, so he wanted to get married before he died?
I see
Did he
some
smell
weight on
toes?
him, so I'm not sure how. But
Oh, so he's a big cat?
he was a big guy, yeah.
Wow.
That'll
Well,
do it.
But yeah,
Oh, this is what you didn't talk about. I meant to ask you about
what's
this.
that?
You know, Madonna went to the hospital.
I saw that. I was actually going to bring that up. I don't know what happened, but she got rushed to the hospital.
Have you seen Madonna lately? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah,
She
she
looks
looks
like
like a
a damn dinosaur.
it's a cryptid.
Plastic surgery was not kind to that woman.
Oh
She
no,
was pretty back in the day.
she was gorgeous back in the 80s.
I
In
don't know
the
what he
90s.
said. She kind of resembles Little Kim.
Yeah. Well, little Kim changed her whole damn race and ethnicity. Little Kim is Asian as fuck these days, man. Little Kim went from a black gangster rapper to a freaking Japanese. What are the?
K-pop girl, the K-pop.
Yeah.
Man, what the hell, dude?
Mhm.
She was on. When she first
Monster, man.
she showed her face on TikTok like not
Jesus
long
was
after she
good.
got that.
That is not
And-
the Madonna we remember.
No, it is not. Whatever happened to the cute little gap tooth girl from Who's That Girl?
Yeah, she turned herself into a freaking.
Yes, Helen, you heard that right. Ethnicity.
You heard
That's a
that.
special word.
These motherfuckers.
She went from being black to Asian. She's not even
I bet you do, Twix.
not even Blasian. Asian.
Black and Asian.
Asian now, man.
Oh, God have mercy. All right, I'll cut y'all off. I'm sorry. Y'all go ahead.
But I'll give little Kim credit. She's still kind of cute.
Madonna is not anymore.
Madonna looks like a monster.
Well, what happened to Madonna that literally did yoga every day, all day, and was fucking like 60 and fit as fuck?
Who?
Madonna.
Madonna's
When she first started dating and married Guy Ritchie,
Well,
she
that
was fucking fine as hell.
forever ago, man.
That was like 10 years ago.
No, it was longer than that.
2010,
They've been
2012.
divorced for more than 10 years.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't pay attention to Madonna most of the time.
I mean, Courtney Cox did the same thing. I mean, she used to be really pretty back in the day, and then she
Yeah,
started
now she looks like shit.
weird plastic surgery. But fucking Mickey Rourke did the same thing.
Yeah, Mickey Rourke fucked himself up.
He was good looking. He was a good looking cat back in the day, but then he started having all this weird plastic surgery and shit.
Well, here's my question to you both.
He's a fucking monster.
Money not an object. Would you get plastic surgery?
No.
No, it's not. There's nothing wrong with getting old, aging. That's not what Madonna did. Madonna got all kinds of crazy ass fucking plastic surgery, and now she looks like a monster.
I can't lie. About 10 years, actually, Michael Jackson died about what, 10 years ago?
Something like that.
I kind of remember how she looked back then. She did not look like she did now. And I know when she was aging. I understood the aging process. She looks she's like she's been filled with something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she looks compared to how she looked a decade ago.
Yeah, it looks like somebody
Looks
injected her
like
with something.
Yes,
Like she
that's-
got stung by a bee.
Hey,
You know,
that's an amazing reaction, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
yeah,
When she first showed her face after this new transition of what she's doing on TikTok, everybody's like, "That's Madonna." And I was like, "Bullshit, that's not Madonna. Madonna's hot. That chick looks like she was beaten with a bat."
yeah. No, there's nothing wrong with aging and getting old, but she's had a lot of terrible plastic surgery. Yeah, no, I still find like Meryl Streep and who's the other lady?
Fuck. What's a Helen Mirren?
Oh yeah,
She
Helen.
looks good.
I mean,
Helen Mirren's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And she's like 70.
Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, I still think she.
Yeah, you got a thing for her though.
Jamie Lee Curtis, she still looks good for her age right now, yes.
I'm always. Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
Yeah, that's
it goes back to wee little young Glick.
yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis and Reba McEntire have kind of always been.
No, but you know what? Reba still look good too.
Yeah, but I also
Like
hers is.
I've never been a big like, hey Reba, how you doing? I've never been that guy, but I can appreciate that she's a good looking woman.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let me see what's on.
The one I like. What's that one chick I like? She was in that. She played Chucky, Bride of Chucky. What's her name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah, she's had a bunch of.
She still looks good too.
Yeah, but she's had a bunch of work too. But I mean,
Yeah, but she's had it on her boobs, not anything else. She hasn't had it on her face. I would get maybe lipo.
But unfortunately, to Leggy's point, 2009. To Leggy's point, unfortunately, the people who set the quote unquote beauty standards are
like shit.
celebrities.
And they look like shit.
So
that make those standards.
09 was when MJ died, by the way.
I think he's right about 09.
I didn't realize it was that long ago.
Yeah. I think actually, you know what? He is
was
right.
Somebody else just died. Celebrity.
Julian Sands.
Yeah.
And from the reports, they found him in pieces.
he got eaten.
Well, maybe he knew something about the Clintons.
He got eaten.
Yeah, it was right before I went to the desert, G's. You're right. Because he died, Ed McMahon died, and I think it was one of Charlie's Angels. I think it was Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah, MJ died. Farrah Fawcett died.
And
Early.
Ed McMahon was right there too.
And then MJ died, and everybody forgot about Farrah Fawcett because they died the same day. But
I ain't gonna lie, I was asleep. I thought it was a lie. I woke up and I said, man.
Oh, dude, there's a trend going through the internet of celebrity deaths, and then you
They've been doing
find
that
out
for over
like
a decade. They've been doing that for over a decade. Yeah.
I saw one the other day. It was like Simon what's the guy? Simon Cowell was shot on stage. Apparently, it wasn't true.
Nailed it.
Yes, agreed.
Nailed it.
Well, trust me, Madonna's not making me feel like anything.
yeah, but the people who
Maybe she's making me celibate.
institutions behind it, the people who are pushing the what is pretty or what is beautiful or what you're supposed to be are worldwide celebrities and quote unquote models. I mean,
They're
like,
the advertisers. They're not pushing it.
they put Martha Stewart in the swimsuit edition of
So
Illustrated. Hey man, yo, Martha.
Martha ain't bad looking.
I'm like, damn, that's Martha's okay. A little makeup.
Hey, Martha can cook too, boy. Let me tell you. Hey, I ain't mad at that.
You can get it.
She got money. She can cook.
She's
Shit. She can decorate my house. Come on over, Martha. Shit.
I was like, damn, is that really Martha Stewart? Like, what? That shit had me fucked up. Because she's always been,
Martha's I don't give a fuck kind of scares me.
yeah, like she's
But
always.
I ain't mad at her. I'm not mad at her.
Hey, you know what? Martha got that fuck you money though, Tony.
Not when you see her on TV.
She got that fuck you money.
Martha came out of jail and she was still cool.
She was cooler. She was cooler.
Like she was a legitimate gangster.
She came up to that kind of Central Road. She said, "This is what you do when you go to jail. You get a shank. You find the biggest bitch in that motherfucker." I was like, God damn.
No, the fact that Martha Stewart's best friend is Snoop Dogg, I find hilarious.
You know what's crazy? The best meme out there. One is a billionaire and one went to jail. Guess which one?
It's not the black guy. Hint, hint.
Yes. I did. Okay.
Well, you know, I ain't mad at Martha Stewart. She got fuck you money and
everybody believes she went to jail over some BS. She's got monster support on top of money. I ain't mad at her.
Well, no, you know why Martha went to jail?
Because she knew some shit she wasn't supposed to know and they just busted her for it.
No, what they used her as an example. Basically, she was busted for insider trading. She had her money in an account. Somebody said, "Hey, something's about to go down." She's like, "Well, we should move that."
Yes. The same thing everybody else does. They want to stop up and change it up.
Exactly. It's hey, look over here while we move billions over here. You know, it is what it is. And I ain't mad at Martha.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you Martha's jail cell was cleaner than a motherfucker, boy. And decorated nice. I bet she just made some hell of a toilet wine, boy.
But she had some good shit sent to her.
Yeah. Well, do you think really Martha Stewart did real time though? I mean, she had it probably.
She did the time. We just don't.
Like her jail cell had like fucking Persian rugs and shit. You know, it was a nice.
She did Fed time, which isn't the best, but I don't know if she went through any BS.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
especially
like,
if you go
and I went to jail.
Yeah.
If you and I went to jail for the exact same thing Martha Stewart went to jail for, we would sit in a jail cell, sitting there with our dick in our hand. But Martha's sitting in there with, you know, fucking golden toilet because it's Martha. You know, she could get that shit in because, you know, she got the money to do so. I bet you her commissary was never empty.
You know, she didn't go to an actual prison. She went to one of those.
She went to a full prison. She went to a federal prison.
White collar.
Yeah, it's a white collar. Well, it's a white collar crime. Let's be honest. It's not like she murdered somebody.
But she still went to fucking jail.
OJ.
She went. Yeah, she went. There's no question. Once you go, you go. It don't matter what the fuck you went to. Because 90% of motherfuckers out here don't even want to be where she was at.
But I guarantee you, her going to jail helped her career.
I think it gave her some credibility.
It gave her cred, and I guarantee you, there's cats going, "Hey, Martha went to jail. I'm gonna buy this Martha Stewart line of fucking towels and shit because Martha's my girl."
I think a lot of the support came from the fact that she went down over some bullshit. And everybody was against it, so they're gonna back her up now that she's out. Mm-hmm. That's all it is to it.
Yeah, and you know,
her and Little Kim went to jail for crimes. People was like, "Nah, this some bullshit."
Well, Little Kim went to jail for not snitching.
Thank you.
She did what her mama told her. Don't be tattletaling all the time.
All right, Cat Williams, thank you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That man speak truth.
He did speak the truth.
That is the truth. Cat Williams reference you've made tonight.
I'll do it all night. I don't fucking care. I've seen that fucking video 400,000 times.
He said, "Let me say it again. Little Kim went to jail for doing what her mama told her to do."
Yeah,
don't say nothing to mind your business. That's right.
Oh, by the way, Chris, did you see the link I sent you? Are you serious? You haven't watched it yet?
Look, man, Were you not present for the beginning of the goddamn show? Do you know how fucking busy I am?
Fuck you.
You think
Fuck
I
you.
got time
That-
to do
It
that?
was
Inexcusable.
phenomenal. It was
Inexcusable.
phenomenal. Yes, thank you, Tony. It was phenomenal. It wasn't. It's Bert. It's far fetched. At one point, he lights a cigar off of somebody shooting a machine gun.
I mean, I
But
understand it's going to
it
be.
was funny.
Okay. I
It was
understand it's
funny.
going to be a funny movie, and it's on my agenda. I want to watch it.
What
But
show is
Do you
It's
know?
called The Machine. It's the movie.
I'm
Bert
busy.
Kreischer movie.
I'm busy being an internet celebrity.
So watch it online, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, what, you think I got time to watch it online?
Reaction video style.
Think I got time for that shit?
Do it on your show, bitch. Yeah, dude, I watched it during work. I laughed my ass off.
You need a straw.
Kevin watched it last night.
Thank you.
Kevin came down. He says, "Dad, what?" Kevin came up to my room and he's like, "What's that? What's that? Where's the machine?" And he's using my old laptop. I sent him a link, and I said, "There you go." And he watched it last night. It came up. He comes up in the very beginning of the movie, Chris. Bert's in therapy with his family, and he says, "I haven't called anybody the C word in a week." And Kevin comes running up to my room and goes, "Dad, what's the C word?" And I was like, and I'm talking to my friend implying a Garmin, and I'm like, "It's cunt." And she's like, "Dude, did you just say that?" I was like, "Yeah, he's heard it before. Trust me."
I mean, no, like I said, I'll get to it eventually. I don't have a lot of time to like sit down and watch TV or watch a movie, unless it's in the evening time. But then I also know like not everybody in the house wants to watch The Machine.
Well,
So I don't have a lot of time where I'm home by myself where I can, like I could have sat down and watched it, but I had my show to do. I had to do the Glick show.
I'm telling you, watch it while you're watching. Oh, dude, Himmel fucking knocked it out the park. Himmel knocked it out the park in that movie. And Bert held his own as an actor.
Which movie is this?
It's called The Machine.
The Machine.
It's the Bert Kreischer movie. It's in our Snapchat.
Bert Kreischer was on Drink Champs. I did see that.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch the episode because I remember you said his name. That's the only reason I saw. So I'm gonna watch it because you keep talking about it.
Dude, you first have to watch the YouTube clip of him telling the story, because the whole movie is based on that story. Apparently, it's a true story. It's been confirmed by classmates and his teacher, so it is a true story that he technically robbed the train in Russia with the Russian mob, and basically the movie picks up. It's nowadays he's quote unquote given up comedy because he embarrassed his daughter, and somebody comes by and says, "When you were robbing that train as a kid, you stole my father's watch. My father's the head of the mafia. You're going to help me find the watch." And Mark Hamill plays his dad. So Luke Skywalker plays Bert Kreischer's dad. And fucking Himmel knocked it out the fucking park. But in his acting skills, not as playing Bert's dad. Obviously, nobody knows. Well, I don't know what Bert's dad looks like or acts like. But as the character of Bert's dad, he fucking killed it, and he was hilarious. But it's not something that it's not John Wick, although it wants to be.
It wants to be.
No, because at one point he gets in like a fight with like 30 guys, and you're like, really, Bert's doing that? I don't know. But it's a parody, obviously, but it's very funny. It's not something I'm going to say it's going to be on my top 10 movies to watch, but it's definitely it's not a disappointing movie.
Right.
But I literally saw it on that, I sent you that link for movies a while back. I was literally on there the other day goofing off here on my TV, and I was like, "Oh, look, The Machine's out. I'm watching that." And I watched it during work.
Gotcha.
Call come in, pause. Dude, I was literally on phone calls. Bert staring there with his shirt off, trying to light a cigar off a fucking machine gun. Hilarious.
I take it.
You can take my word for it or not. It was worth it.
You say so.
He does say so.
Worth it. He's not all
Yeah. Oh.
mediocre at best.
Well, like I said, it's not John Wick. It's not Citizen
Leslie
Kane.
Jones screaming for no fucking reason is funnier than Burt Kreischer.
What is?
Leslie Jones, the black chick from Saturday Night Live, who's not funny by any means or any.
Yeah, she used to be funny. When she was on Comic View,
It's
she was
not funny.
She was funny.
When they did that Ghostbusters movie and she was in it, she actually made the movie worse. I do not.
You did as wrong for that.
No. Who's the other chick? The fat chick, the fat broad. From
She's funny. She is funny.
She played a security guard in Soul Plane. Oh, I can't remember her name. I can't stand her. Big woman. She's a big girl.
Hold on.
I gotta look it up. Damn it. She's got annoying as fuck voice too. Hold on, I'll tell you her name.
Have not seen it, so I do not know. They're making a sequel to that Ghostbusters movie they did a couple years ago.
There's going to be a sequel.
Monique.
What was that first Ghostbusters? That was
the one, Afterlife or whatever, the one with the kids.
no, not Afterlife.
That one's
That was a good one though. I ain't gonna lie.
I liked it.
Yeah, they're making a sequel.
Nice. So you put it together by yourself. Very good. You put them together by yourself. Where's the third one? Where's the third Ghostbusters?
Afterlife.
Oh, Afterlife was the fourth one.
The Ghostbusters girl movie.
2016.
It was not
Leslie
good.
Jones, Melissa McCarthy.
No, the chick I'm talking about that I can't stand is Monique.
And Melissa McCarthy, she's a great actress. I ain't gonna lie.
She is. She's funny.
She's a great actress.
And the girl that did the when they did the girls Ghostbusters, the girl that played the version of Egon, I like her. I can't remember her name.
You got Christine Wiig.
That's her. I find her.
Is it
oddly
Wig or Weeg or Wig? I'm not sure.
It's pronounced Wig.
Wig, okay.
I find her oddly attractive.
No, I get it. She's a year younger than me, born in New York. Okay. I thought they did good in their act. Their acting was fine in the movie. I know everybody was like, we wanted to see something come out of it, and they did. They changed it up a little bit. Your boy that played Thor, he rocked it. God, that motherfucker played that part. I was like,
Hemsworth?
Yes.
He was funny in it.
But he's a better actor than we give him credit for. He really is a better actor than we give him credit for.
No, did you see the Vacation movie that he was in?
No, I saw the one his brother made that went out, and I was like, eh.
No, there's a movie. You remember the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and the Chevy Chase movies?
You want to say,
yeah, that one. There is a remake. There's a continuation of that is, with Ed Helms plays an older Rusty, and the girl from Married with Children, the daughter from Married with Children, plays his wife.
Wow.
And it's called Vacation. And they stop by their cousin's place, and their cousin is Chris Hemsworth.
Dude does not get enough praise as an actor. He doesn't get enough props. Glick, what are you looking up?
No, nothing. Ordering food.
What are you ordering? I'm hungry.
Sonic.
Ooh, I haven't had Sonic in a minute, dude. I had McDonald's last night. I had Subway tonight. I think I might do pizza tomorrow.
I had leftovers. Y'all should be proud. I'm the one who's not buying dinner tonight.
I am proud of you, Tony. Good job.
I'm always proud of you, Tony.
Shut up.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, God.
This is the movie, Tony.
I can see advertising for that.
Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you on Snap. But it's the same concept as the first National Lampoon's Vacation movie. They're going to fucking Wally World.
Walmart. Motherfuckers is shooting? The hell?
What do you move back to the hood?
I'm right here. No. What? Are you okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
No. Y'all hold on. I'll be right back.
What do you look, Jeff?
I have a colleague messaging me. I don't know why I'm using my computer when my fucking phone's right here.
I'm gonna take a break.
I was gonna say it's about that time.
Yeah, take a break real quick. We'll be back here in a few minutes. Got another Matt James, his first solo song, "Way Too Strong." Again, check out Matt on all them social medias at Matt James, and check out Blacktop Mojo on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. Go show the guys some love. Blacktop Mojo is currently working on their new album, and Matt is working on his solo album. So busy guys. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Broken picture frames from all our yesterdays spread out on the floor, a movie I can't watch no more. Happy I stayed through, a man that once used to breathe the sun, but now no one is here. I keep tearing up these photographs, 'cause it's the only thing that I have that keeps me from moving on. That memory's way too strong, so I keep drinking through the pain, trying to numb it like Novocaine. But this hurt is still not gone. Your memory's way too strong. Snapshots of what was once called love. We're hanging on the walls, but pieces of them all were floating to the ground. Because I keep tearing up these photographs, 'cause it's the only thing that I have that keeps me from moving on. That memory's way too strong, so I keep drinking through the pain, trying to numb it like Novocaine. But this hurt is still not gone.
I ain't mad at that one either. That was a decent song.
It wasn't bad at all.
Somebody's off holding his little boy penis. But welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, the funniest podcast you've never heard of. We are live. It is the third and final hour. Well, maybe not. But we are live on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. And of course, you can catch all old episodes on Spotify, YouTube, everywhere you find your podcast. Jollies, there he comes. I'm vamping here, but it's working. But go ahead if you want to continue, sir.
You were vamping. I don't know what that means.
Well, you don't know you don't know the definition of vamping.
You just
Welcome to hour number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Any problems, issues, complaints, or concerns, email the podcast at nonsensicalnonsense@gmail.com. We're live on Facebook. Actually, we're live on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube.
Vamping.
We got all the Spotify and audio podcast platforms.
True blood.
Follow us. Glick's here. He wants to overtalk me to be in control. Jeff couldn't finish his fucking sentence because he got distracted, and I am dumb man.
Suki is mine.
Oh shit!
No one loves life.
Mick Loves Life was good.
I finished True Blood again.
Oh, the social media is at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. And the podcast platforms at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. Go fucking follow them, you sons of bitches. Like them and fucking share them if you know it's good for you.
What are you gonna do?
Go fucking do what I said you.
Wait, didn't you just say like an hour ago I tell people to do stuff and I didn't actually mean to them to do it?
Well, this I mean.
You just contradicted yourself.
This I mean. Listen here.
No wonder why people don't follow you. Fucking contradict yourself.
Yeah, I mean, people follow me. People love me. Just don't like you two.
You know, just because you've like 45 fake accounts following yourself.
I have 40 accounts. Shut up. I'm not the one who put my most recent TikTok video on replay for the last 24 hours, Jeff. Thank you for the 2,000 views.
I can't help it, dude. I was all like,
for the
Tony's got to see
views.
this.
Yes, I want to thank you for the.
It got me crunk, sir. I got crunk watching it. I was like, hello, Daddy.
Daddy. Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of high school, baby.
That's snack right there. I'd like to. Mm-hmm. I'd like to pull a Anakin Luke Skywalker and cut him open and climb right inside that big.
It would have brought me right back to high school if I'd had chloroform in my hand. I'm just saying. We're scary.
Oh
boy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this and Tony D's ever on your show and you want to make him feel uncomfortable, talk about homosexual activity.
Yeah.
No, just mention me being on this podcast.
He will get extremely uncomfortable. This is the most homophobic guy I've ever met in my life.
I'm not homophobic. I just don't advertise it.
I said you're homophobic.
I know.
Homophobic. Gentlemen, I want to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
When you go to like sporting events or concerts or whatever, do you enjoy a ice cold, tasty alcoholic beverage or 6?
Are you advertising?
I'm going to answer the question.
You're like, do you like?
Speaking of advertising and drinks, we do have one in the works. I actually have to put the ads together and stuff.
Oh, a drink? I do like drinks.
But not an alcoholic drink. But a drink
that
you drink too much alcoholic beverages.
Ooh.
It's called Liquid IV.
Is that like the liquid death stuff?
No, you put it into you mix it in with your water or whatever, but it's supposed to hydrate you like 10 times faster than regular water.
You know, I could use that. I don't drink a lot of water.
Project. Nikki knows all about it, and she loves it. And I got the offer today, this afternoon, our first sponsor. So I just got to put everything together and do the ads and all that jazz. accept it, all that fun stuff.
Wait,
But it's true.
do we get free bottles? Because I could use some.
It's not
I don't-
bottle. It's a powder.
Oh, well, that's the problem. I don't drink enough water.
But you mix it with your water
You know, I don't drink water, so I drink Coke. So
or your vodka, as Nikki does.
yeah, my liter of cola.
Liter of Kohler. But no, I was actually going somewhere with this. God damn it!
No, well, go ahead. I'm curious.
So, like, when you go to an event, like at a concert or a sports event, do you guys like to have drinks or whatever? Well, you might have one or two beers. I mean, they're expensive.
Yeah, well, yeah, they are. If I'm going to like, I was forced to go to a soccer game a while back, and I had like 4 beers because I was at a fucking soccer game. But like, if I go to the baseball game here, yeah, I'll have a couple beers, as long as they're cold.
Well, the upcoming Olympics in France. Apparently, France has a law or a rule or whatever. They can't serve alcoholic beverages to the, I don't know if it's general admission or public or whatever the fuck it is at sports venues or whatever. So when the Olympics come up, only people who buy the VIP passes and the VIP tickets will be served drinks.
How much was VIP?
I don't know. I've never been to the Olympics.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's like, so what you're saying is, if I get general admission, I can't drink.
Yeah, I guess in France or wherever the Olympics are in France, there's a law that they don't serve alcohol at sports venues or whatever. But they've put in a caveat, if you will,
A clause,
that says
right.
people who have the VIP tickets, the VIP passes, can be served drinks.
Okay.
Once again,
VIP passes be served drinks. It sounds like aspect in the clubs. If you get a VIP pass, you get top shelf drinks for everybody else.
Right. Exactly.
well, you get bottle service.
Well, that's it.
It's-
But
you know what
in
it
the
is?
Olympics,
You know what it is, gentlemen?
yeah.
It's the goddamn rich getting over.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Or
Tax
a
the rich,
kid.
right? Fuck
The
you.
1 fucking percent getting everything they want. Oh, look at me, I'm rich. That's
Sorry.
what it is. That's what it is.
On behalf of my rich brethren, I'm sorry. but
The simple man who's putting all the money.
but there are ways around it, and you know that.
Here in France. Fuck you, France. If it wasn't for us, you'd be speaking German right now.
No, but if I'm going to watch the Olympics, I don't need a drink.
I'm going to watch the Olympics. I'm going to be drunk before I get there because why the
You just
fuck?
want to be drunk just because anyway.
I would rather tailgate at the Olympics than actually go watch the game.
You wish you had my tolerance level.
No, I used to have your tolerance level. Your tolerance level is weak compared to how I drink.
I don't think you've ever even been close to my tolerance level.
I probably didn't even try to be. And I used to be pretty tolerant in my 20s and 30s.
I was in a
I actually stopped to save money. And I always pick on you for drinking beer. I used to drink liquor the way you drink beer.
I used to drink liquor the same way I drink beer right now.
That's what I'm saying. And I stopped doing
I've
it.
had this
got
same
expensive.
bottle
That got
for a
expensive. That's
year.
why I stopped. Jeff, you're a slacker.
Yeah,
That bottle will be going in a week.
I'm not. I don't drink.
I just
The
don't drink.
most I've drank is on this show.
That's fine. I would drink
And
a
when I
bottle like
did
that.
drink on the show, I got shit because I kept calling Chris bitch.
Now, honestly, in the right situation, I'd finish that bottle in a day.
I've done that on this. I've done that on this show. I've drank an entire.
Well, you advertise doing it every damn episode.
No, I've
Cracking
drank.
beers
I've
on
drank
the
an
show.
entire bottle of Jack Daniels on this show.
That don't
Yeah.
make no sense.
I've drank an entire bottle of Crown.
Even when I would drink my Crown while I
Yes,
was broadcasting
but
with you all, I
the
would never finish
caveat
a
to
bottle of
that,
Crown.
the caveat to that, Chris, is you're an alcoholic. I mean,
Facts.
it's like in the morning, I drink 2 Monster Energy drinks before
I
I
don't
even
drink it.
start work.
In the morning, I drink a 6-pack.
I don't doubt it. I used to have a buddy of mine.
No, listen here, fuckers. I only
He
drink
literally get out of bed.
when I do the show. I only drink when I do the show.
That's
When I
why
go
he
to
goes
the show,
live
I'm
3 or
with
4
you
nights a week,
two.
Tony.
I'm
I
with
just
you.
figured out why he started another
You're the
show.
fucking problem.
Because he needs something to do while he's drinking.
And like the only time you eat is when you're on this fucking show.
Oh no, that's not the only time I eat. That's just one meal a day.
That's
that
why
I do.
Tony's so fat. He's always on live. He's got to eat.
Oh, my liver is not
That thing went bye a long time ago.
my
Chris wakes up in the morning with his liver next to him crying.
Dude, his liver is manic depressive.
my liver left a long time ago.
Suicidal. His
My
liver is suicidal.
Oh my god.
I got a Dear John letter from my goddamn liver about
Dear Chris, I'm leaving you
Dear Chris,
because you
things are
drink way too fucking much.
I love you and I love being a part of you, but it's just not working. I'm sorry. Maybe our paths will cross again someday. I wish you nothing but the best. Signed, your liver.
Instead of his signature, it's a little blood stain because you wake up in a bathtub full of ice.
The liver cut itself out.
And the cops are like, it's coming from the inside. It's that hot fuzz moment. You know that glass is broken from the inside out.
I was gonna say it's that that old urban legend where the guys call it
Coming
and
from inside the house.
babysitter, she calls 911 and they're like, the call is coming from inside the house.
I saw the funniest TikTok. Speaking of call coming inside the house, it's this guy. He's sitting in. He's like he's a shut-in like I am. And he says he picks up his phone and he's like, I'm inside the house. And he hangs up the phone. Why'd you hang up? Well, you're inside the house. Come fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm in your closet. That's okay. I know gay people. Don't worry about it. It's 2023, dude. No big deal. Hangs up again. He's like, I'm in your house. I'm gonna murder you. He's like, well, I'm over here. You don't have to be in the closet. I'm over here.
Was
He's like, this is bullshit.
in that live skit with Pete Davidson? They've got that character that Pete Davidson plays where he just doesn't get it.
No, I stopped watching Saturday Night Live in like '98. I catch clips every once in a while.
Yeah.
The clip I did see with Pete Davidson that I did like, and once again I hate Pete Davidson, but was the earthquake at the name change clinic. That was actually funny.
But the original film that came from was what came from? The call coming from inside the house?
What was the question?
It was an urban way before it was in any movie.
What was the question?
Yeah.
The calls are coming from inside the house. I don't know what movie that was. I don't.
Tony, did you just have a stroke?
No, I'm responding to something, so my fault.
Right
I was
off
gonna
the
say,
top of my head, I can't think of it. But it was an urban legend way before it was in any movies. Because
well, I mean,
like most urban legends, they're based in some truth. And there was actually happened to a babysitter in the 50s, I think it was, here in the States.
what was that fucking movie Jennifer Lawrence did where she was a babysitter and the call was coming inside the
Oh
house?
my God, that movie was so bad. I forgot
It
about
was terrible. But it was the first time I ever saw Jennifer Lawrence, and I was like, wow, she's hot. Damn it, I gotta look it up. It's gonna drive me fucking nuts. Did I scare Tony away?
Yes, Leggy, that movie was so, and they remade it too
Jennifer Lawrence movies.
not too long ago. God,
The movie is called. God damn, this woman's been in a bunch of movies. Okay, I have to go back to her.
let me fact check myself.
Jason, did you get this what? Did you get your test for what?
No,
Did you get your test for what?
no.
You just scream out, huh?
No, it's okay. I just want to make sure it's all right because it started pinging. I got to give these damn tablets credit. They got some nice little safety devices. That makes them worth the money to me.
What is it?
He got a tablet his mom bought him for his birthday last year.
Uh huh.
It was for Christmas. Now his was crazy. It'll start beeping if there's moisture on the charging port.
That's impressive.
That is impressive, but there's nothing over there with any moisture
It
on it.
starts beeping.
Yeah, it started beeping. I don't know what was going on.
And Leggy, I
It's
am
more powerful than I could
I am
it.
Right.
sucker for the 70s and 80s cheese gore horror films, and I know they're all bad, but the original urban legend started before that. I mean, there was and of course
I can't find that Jennifer Lawrence movie. I don't. Maybe it wasn't her. There's, but that's like a staple of horror movies, isn't it? Now you're the horror movie guy, so I don't know. But
what's that? Yeah.
the call coming upside the house.
Yeah, it's
They did it with Scream, like you read about.
well, they didn't do it in Scream. They were coming from cell phones, but the killer was typically in the general vicinity, or and shout out to Scream because shout out to Wes Craven. God, R.I.P. Wes Craven.
R.I.P. Wes Craven, definitely.
That was a badass dude.
But Scream, they and around Scream 4, it was really getting bad, but the last two Scream movies have been amazing.
Okay, I do want to see. I do want to see the one in New York, the newest one.
That's Scream 6.
Is it good?
But you got to watch. If you haven't seen Scream 5, you got to watch Scream 5 first.
That's the thing. I saw the first two. I don't know if I saw 4. I know I didn't see 5 or 6.
Yeah, because in Scream 5, they dubbed it a requel. It's not a reboot. It's not a sequel. It's a requel. But they really tie in the original Scream series.
Okay.
With the two new ones, and they really brought the movie.
I'm sorry, but Matthew Lillard was a master in the first one.
Matthew Lillard is perfect in everything he fucking does.
That dude is. I love Matthew Lillard. The movie Without a Paddle, I find hilarious still. The first
that
one.
was hilarious. That was an absolute.
But
that was.
I'm not a huge fan of Dax Shepard, but I actually like Dax Shepard in that movie.
I love Dax and his wife.
I do too.
That's relationship goals right there,
dude. You need to see. Look, Tony, when you got a minute, look up Dax Shepard's ride.
Dax Shepard who?
Dax Shepard's car.
Oh, but no, like you're right. As far as
it's a station wagon.
As far as movies go, that was that first time that they put that. But it's an urban legend from back in the day.
It's a '67 Continental. It's not a station wagon.
Oh no, he's got like a '97 Grand, like the Grand Marquis wagon.
And yeah, and we've talked about urban legends here on the show, and all urban legends are based in some truth. And they've just been exaggerated over time. I mean, there's a movie, and they just remade it. It's a really cool true crime story, but there's a movie called The Town That Feared Dark, and it was in Texarkana. There was a killer back in I think it was in the 60s, 50s or 60s.
Okay.
And they never found him. They never found him or anything like that. And they did a movie back in the 70s. Like I said, the Town That Feared Dark.
Check your snap, Tony.
But that became
Buick Roadmaster.
Yeah, that's a bad beach.
That murder case became an urban legend. And
well, I mean that's that old tale of the guy with the hook and the couple goes out on a date and they hear scratching.
Yes and no.
It's very similar to that. They never found him.
But all urban legends they're told to teach you a lesson. They all have a moral behind them of obviously don't be going out necking in the woods.
Or if you do, take a gun. I'm sorry.
You're a teenager. But that call coming from the inside actually happened for real. And like I said, I think it was in the 50s or 60s. It was back when they had the
Rotary.
Just after
the Rotaries.
They still had the party lines.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like you could be in the house and connect to the party line, as they called it.
Mhm.
I remember Pops talking about this because they had him when he was a kid, and he would like the operator would pick up and he would say, "Oh, give me, you
Give them
know,
a number, like you see in old movies. They're like, "Give me 4, 5, 6, 7," and you're like, "Yeah, okay. Hi, this is Bob."
give me Francine at whatever."
Right. Well, that was a big thing on Andy Griffith. They would Maybell the operator like, give me Billy Bob, you know, and yeah,
He pull the cord out.
yeah, hell yeah.
But yes, what's that?
What are we watching?
Konnichiwa. Domo,
How you doing?
Mr. Roboto.
A robot hotel.
Nice.
I'm out.
Hey.
No, I saw T2.
Hey, calm down, Will Smith.
No. I saw Terminator. Ain't gonna fucking happen. I saw iRobot. No. I barely trust my chat GTP.
Bro, my man in iRobot was a fucking hero. Don't even shit on the robots.
He was a hero.
Will did not like it. Hey, and Terminator, my man was a fucking hero. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, but the liquid dude, that dude scared the shit out of me. Because you can't get away from it. He can liquid himself underneath the door.
Scared you? Edward Furlong should have scared you more than him.
Edward.
That's the guy who played the kid in that movie.
He was scary.
That motherfucker looked like a crack.
No, but being a car guy, you know, I watched T2 even as a kid. I'm like, there's no way in hell that semi just jumped off the fucking bridge. That thing's fucked. Where's my sandwich, woman? I love you, Dickie.
Nice. Sorry, we're having a discussion and Jeff still finds a way to fucking turn it to cars.
I had to turn the TV up because y'all are loud.
Oh, sorry, I was ranting.
I'll get louder, woman.
She can hear you, Jeff, in the living room, and you're 3,000 miles away.
That's my plan, to bother her as much as possible. She took my man.
This stupid ass. She posted something the other day, and he was like, "Who was mine first?" Look at that belly, Jesus! You and Tony both looking 9 months pregnant. You fat asses.
Listen here, Mr. 290 motherfucker.
Listen, just because your body ain't shaped right, don't blame us.
It looks like on me though. Looks good. Yeah, I'm built like a fucking silverback, Tony D.
You're built like a fucking.
As tall as
You
you.
look like you could be shirtless on Star Wars. No.
You know what? That's cold blooded because some.
Me walking.
Like a giant Ewok.
An Ewok.
Yep. Come on, yep.
I'm a hybrid breed between an Ewok and a Chewbacca.
If anybody's an Ewok, I'm sorry. If anybody's an Ewok, I'm the Ewok. You're definitely Chewbacca.
My mom was an Ewok and my dad was a Chewbacca.
wait, does that make Tony Lando?
I mean that's a cool.
And that makes you a miniature dead stormtrooper.
No, I already called Ewok, motherfucker.
I mean, other than the fact that Lando really screwed over Hans. I mean,
that's Lando was a dick. I'm sorry,
yeah,
Lando's a dick.
Lando was a dick.
And then he stole Han's clothes. When you see Lando Calrissian driving the Millennium Falcon, he's wearing Han Solo's clothes.
Han Solo he conned Lando for the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, but when you see Lando driving the Millennium Falcon, he's wearing Han Solo's clothes.
Yeah, he was.
That's
now. If you watch Solo, the Star Wars story, that was great. That was great.
It was good. I enjoyed it. Listen here, Mister. Let's talk football for 12 hours.
What? Spaceballs was a great movie.
I love Spaceballs. That's you. Holy shit, Tony! I just figured out he's a Mog, half man, half dog.
Really, I'm John Candy. Really, I'm
You're
fucking
John. You're John Candy.
Fuck you.
Harry and fat.
Fuck
Harry and fat.
Fuck both of you. because
Arf, arf.
both of you, because that is the second time in my life, and no disrespect to John Candy, that I have been compared to John Candy. Once I was fat. I was over 300 pounds, and I grew a mustache, and there was a beach picture when we was
You're fucking trains, planes, and automobiles, Chan Candy.
yeah, and there was
Nice.
on my Facebook that was posted. We was at the beach in Charleston, and one person was like, "You look like John Candy," and then I got clowned on. And I didn't even post the guy.
And I guarantee you said, "I'm going to the gym tomorrow." Fucking go to the goddamn gym, dude. Fucking call me fat fucker.
But I was fat. I was a fat, disgusting mess.
But that was a time in your life where wasn't your best either.
No, my face was all big. It looked like a fucking
You
beach
look like
ball.
Madonna.
No. I look like a fucking beach ball. And then I had this big ass fucking caterpillar on my lip. And I was not in a good spot.
70s porn stash.
My mustache would make Burt Reynolds and Magnum PI cry.
Out of embarrassment for you? Okay.
No, out of shame of their mustaches.
Dude, I'm sorry. Burt Reynolds is a fucking man.
Jeff,
That was good. That was good, Blake. That was good. He said his mustache would make Burt Reynolds and Magnum PI cry. I'm sorry.
They would be jealous. They would be jealous. They would be so hurt. And those are two cats that were iconically known. And
Or a mustache.
and
To
I'm
this day.
gonna throw a third in there.
Oh, I'm curious.
Sam Elliott. I'll make all three of them bitches cry.
I
With
got a fourth for you.
Nobody
remembers this dude, but I bet you couldn't beat his mustache.
Oh, I'll be willing to.
Matt Houston.
What was the black guy that had a mustache all the time? He was in Dust Till Dawn.
Jeeves, you remember Matt Houston, Jeeves? You got to go back in the day for Matt Houston.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, his mustache has nothing on
That
it.
motherfucker was the Texas mustache version of Michael Knight. I don't care what nobody says.
That's just weak sauce, bro.
He was the Texas mustache version of Michael Knight.
Fred Williams. Fred Williams, also known for having a mustache.
Rest in peace, Trent Williams. Treat Williams, I think it was. Wasn't it?
Fred.
Oh, Fred Williams. Yeah, you wasn't beating that mustache. Fuck that.
Oh, I beat that mustache.
No.
That mustache.
I beat that mustache. I beat that mustache.
No.
Like redheaded stepchild.
Poor shit.
No. That's like saying you could beat up Michael Jai White. Shut up.
Yeah. Will you bring me a couple beers, please?
And he beat people without
And a
breaking
sandwich.
sweat. Not happening.
And Jeff wants a sandwich.
I want my Mai Tai.
And Tony wants a Mai Tai. I think she said gay. I
heard it too.
No, she didn't.
I heard it too. I heard
No,
it.
she didn't.
You know what it sounded like?
No, I can grow a pretty sick mustache. The only problem with
It sounded like this. It sounded like this.
Gay!
It's because you bitches never had one. A Mai Tai on a Long Island. Oh, we can go fight some people.
Hey,
after this.
no, hey, Long Island Iced Tea will
All
fuck you
of
up.
the things to make the Mai Tai. All the things.
Did you find the one from Paradise Cove? Is all I'm asking.
No. Paradise Cove where?
The Paradise Cove Mai Tais. The ingredients for the one they use in Hawaii.
Hawaii. Okay, I'm on it.
Gotcha. You told me you couldn't get the. I think it was the bar mix.
No, she's got to be on the nonsensical nonsense drink because at her job they do a
I
competition.
know, and you keep distracting her.
They have the
I think it's dead.
I don't think it's grenadine. I think it's something else.
yeah, it's some kind of syrup. Now I can't remember, but yeah,
No, you know what you did tell me? It was a cantaloupe. It was some type of melon something. You did tell me.
or a orgot or something.
I'll make a tie you.
Where's your Google?
You just
I hit the.
you gotta hit that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is the the ORGEAT. That one.
Orgy.
It's not orgy.
Yeah, I heard orgy. You
I knew you were gonna
orgy,
say that,
don't
Glick.
lie.
I already knew you were gonna say that. You was about as predictable as your beard.
No, Glick has the same problem I do. He sees a word that starts with O, it has a G, and he goes, "That's orgy."
Or orgy.
Orgy. That's an orgy. Yeah.
Origami.
Beard for you, Tony D.
Origami.
No more beard.
You pulled the
You're grounded from the beard.
Grounded from the beard.
You're a beard.
Nonsensical Nonsense. My name is Glick.
Or hey, Tony D. I know you're gonna know this. Well, you might be too old for this. I remember when I grew when I lived in certain areas, and I'd go to see if my friend could come out. Man, Mama said I'm on punishment. I'm not allowed to come out.
I don't remember that.
That was a black thing when I lived in the hood. When I grew up in the projects, and what?
Did you add onions to your chili cheese though?
I don't know. I don't.
Every child went through it, but I don't remember being on TV like that.
No, I've heard that.
You go answer the door. You tell them you ain't coming out, and you tell them why, and then you get back in your room.
No, they would come to the door and be like, "Mama said I'm not allowed to come out. I'm on punishment."
That's right.
And then the next day they'd be off punishment. But my mama's a bitch. Always tell me what I can't do. Fuck that woman. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, they say that around you. They won't say it about mom.
Yeah, we was outside. Shit, I didn't even say that shit outside about my mom because I knew she had that supersonic hearing. Shit. Mama's a bitch.
What the fuck? That bitch is 12 miles. God damn it. 12 miles away.
On punishment.
Yeah.
It used to kill me. How the fuck you get on punishment? I didn't clean my room. The lady across the street whose son that Cash got into a fight with, she said, "You just got off punishment, and now you out here acting like you ain't got no fucking sense." Said,
yeah, that
house.
My grandmother used to say that. You act like you ain't got no fucking sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello.
Yeah, she said, "You just got off punishment."
Guilty, Grandma.
Dumb shit. And she said, "Why? Because you mad? Because he got the best of you." Which is what happened. Cash got the best of him, and then when Cash was walking away, the little fucker snuck him and yanked his feet out from underneath him. Strawberry and banana.
Really?
Oh, I love strawberry and banana. That's one.
I like strawberry. I'm not a big banana guy.
Strawberry banana mixed combination.
The only thing it sounds weird, but the only thing banana I like is the runts.
It's Glick. You love Glicks.
Yeah.
Same
thing. Same thing. Runt. It's the same thing as the runts. Very small. Tastes like bananas.
Either way, you're like the chimp at the zoo.
Fuck, we need that clip.
Yeah, we work on that, Jeff.
Yeah, damn it. Now I gotta find it.
Don't even like it. Just kidding.
That fucking clip is funny.
No, but back on the mustache thing. If I had the problem with mustaches, they're very uncomfortable, especially if you grow a big one. Because it's all
talking about this. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, because I can't let this go because.
Oh my god!
Because one of the things, it's like the nice thing about having a mustache comes down to only one thing. You get to walk in a room and say, "Who wants a mustache ride?"
Oh yeah, I can one up that, and more hands are going to get raised. Who wants a beard ride?
Nobody raised their hand. Go figure.
Hey, baby, you want a beard ride? Would you prefer a mustache or a beard ride? Bang.
Nikki, I'm disappointed in you.
She said beard. I mean, I'll put it on my TikTok page. You guys seem to really follow my TikTok page.
No, we do not. Your shit comes across my day when I'm scrolling.
Yeah. I'm sure my shit comes across your page, Tony D. Yeah, just accidentally watch Tony porn for 4 hours. Yeah, sure, Tony. If you say so, right.
I've got 9,000 other people I can look at besides your monkey ass.
9,000 bots you can look at.
They're not all bots, trust me.
Like bot. Oh, hey, there's your fucking Glick with his goddamn shirt off. How's that?
Dude, it's what's worse about that video, okay? It comes down to one thing. I didn't see it coming, I'm scrolling. I'm like, haha, funny video. Haha, funny video. Ha. Jesus Christ, it's a fight. Oh no, that's Chris.
I'm just saying. I'm kind of proud of that video because, like I told you in the pre-show, Tony, or Jeff, the hang down was looking real good. I'm just saying. It was looking real fucking impressive. I'm like, damn, I'm fucking swinging Thor's hammer up in this bitch. Watch out.
God damn it.
Just watching the video again. Hold on a second.
I found the video, but we can't use it.
Why not?
Tony could use it.
Well, yeah, we're not saying it. It's a goddamn video.
All right. I already downloaded it. So
every time he comes in here going, where do white women at?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just cut out the part that you don't want in, Jeff.
Yeah, that sounds like work. Where's my buddy Cy? There, Jesus Christ. Oh, give me a second. Let me download this. This video cracks me up, though. Takes forever to load.
But, anywho. Huh?
Can we please complain about my cheese tots?
I knew what?
Yeah, well, you got the app? Complain
Feel
about it.
them. They're cold.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they are cold.
Uh-huh.
We ordered Sonic, right? Nikki got cheese tots. They're
They're
cold.
cold. They're cold. Yeah.
But
They're
they
cold.
literally took some slices of government cheese and put on top of that.
Jesus.
They didn't even like put shredded cheese or cheese sauce. They're just like, we got
This is what happened. This is what happened. Cheese tots, you have to eat them right there. You know they cold up quick.
I mean, they're like frozen cold.
Yeah,
they're not just
into,
cooked and cold.
Yeah, go.
They're frozen cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to drive up there and let them feel that.
And file a complaint. Throw them in there first.
You know what, Nikki?
I'm
not even gonna lie. She may want to drive up there and let them feel that because even they would know better.
Oh no, DoorDash is really good. If you make a complaint, they'll correct it right now.
DoorDash will give you the money back, but you're missing the point.
Yeah, well, yeah, no. But when you put that complaint in, it goes against that restaurant.
I know.
So she's gonna jump on that because we all.
I wouldn't even go to I would just go to listen. Y'all know the order I just made, right? These are tater tots.
Go there. DoorDashed it.
Okay.
That's going to be another strike on that restaurant. So any other complaint?
Damn, about the strike. I want my food.
Well, she's got her food. She's going to throw them in the air fryer.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, duh.
So I'll tell you what. Give me the food the way you make it cold, and I'll heat it up my damn self.
Well, that's what I said. She's going to go into the app and file the complaint because the food was frozen and it had melted government cheese on it. And then they'll reimburse us. It'll be a strike to that restaurant. And you do know that on DoorDash, if a restaurant gets too many strikes from the customers and the dashers, they'll take them off DoorDash. You won't be able to anymore because DoorDash won't tolerate continuous
fuckery. I did not know that.
Yeah, I actually did not know that until I started dashing, and then I learned that if a restaurant gets too many complaints from either side, that they'll be taken off a DoorDash. And like Sonic being everywhere, they won't take.
It's not everywhere. They're not everywhere.
Well, you know what I mean. Like like McDonald's, for instance. McDonald's is worldwide.
McDonald's is everywhere. Burger King's everywhere. Wendy's is everywhere. Sonic is a
specific restaurant, not the entire company, but that specific restaurant will be taken off.
No, I got you with that.
Put in punishment. One of the two.
I did not know that.
Yes. Well, you're out. You're not local.
Yeah, it's the same thing for a dasher. As a dasher, you have to keep a certain rating, a certain percentage for completions.
Yes, you do.
Completions on time.
See, and I try to destroy the business. You got to piss me off repeatedly. I.e., and since we global with our shit, McDonald's. I need all of your employees to understand something. If I ask for bacon, egg, and cheese on my McMuffin, Yes, I know. My McMuffin, my biscuit, or my McGriddle. I do not mean sausage.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know why y'all think bacon and sausage sound the fucking same. It's driving me nuts.
Speaking of McDonald's, you fucking retarded goofs that work at McDonald's, I need you to understand how to fucking put a cheeseburger together first and
They
foremost.
do. They do.
You know, before you get on your tangent about them putting sausage and not bacon. If I order a goddamn cheeseburger,
Right.
it's not hard. It's bread, meat, cheese, ketchup, bun,
A pickle.
and a pickle.
I want my pickle, my son.
That's in that order. I've opened up a goddamn cheeseburger, and it said the bottom was a regular bun, the top has been a sesame seed bun, and the middle is God knows what they called a burger. There's no fucking cheese. There's goddamn lettuce and every like y'all stupid motherfuckers can't do the simplest thing. And I'm talking about McDonald's because McDonald's is notorious for being fuck ups. Y'all have the easiest job in the world.
Agreed.
And y'all are some of the most retarded ass motherfuckers I've ever seen. And when it comes to fast food, McDonald's.
All I said was difference between bacon and sausage. This motherfucker's on tangent. Buster Rubber, what's good?
Fucking Burger King, you'll open a box from Burger King, and that some bitch will look just like the fucking picture. The same with Wendy's, Taco Bell. When you're looking at that menu, and you see that picture of the food on the menu, that's what it fucking looks like. McDonald's, it's a goddamn, it's like playing Russian roulette when you go to McDonald's. You don't know what's going to be in that bag when you open it up.
Sometimes he's been right, yes.
Sometimes I've been like, I have.
All right, I gotta go. Mine's is on. Chasing them to remote.
Christ.
Hey, you started late. I made it, damn it. You can watch my tablet.
Started late because you showed up late. And then you showed
I
up.
was here. I just leave the bathroom. Don't blame me.
Hello, friend.
Yeah, there's someone else drink my beer. But shut the fuck up.
You showed up late. Jeff and I were here on time.
Yeah.
What up,
I'm
Jeff?
always on time. Oh, I can't play this clip. Jay's here.
Huh?
Exactly, Buster Rubber. You still a douchebag.
Oh, hello. Hello. Hello.
What?
Huh?
What?
I'm deaf. What?
Yeah, exactly.
What up?
All right. Mother had your mother made you, motherfucker. Y'all be good. See y'all Saturday night.
Hi, Eric.
Y'all be good. Jeff, get out the house. Glick shave. Holler at y'all later.
Wherever Cody's going to be in 5 minutes.
Get them bananas out of my fucking face, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about them bananas. Give me the motherfucking bananas. For real though, let me get that banana, please, bro. Who didn't get it to me? Give that shit to me. Hey, look over there, it's Paris Hilton. Give me that shit, nigga. Poop. That's how real people eat their bananas.
That thing got Cleo Brown at the
end. he said, look over there, it's Paris Hilton.
That's how real people eat their bananas.
Right? That's how real. You sound like Cleveland. That's how real people eat bananas.
Oh, hell, that's Tony G.
What did he say?
Tony.
Is it offensive? Yes or no?
That's not offensive.
That's how real people eat bananas.
Dude, that is my new favorite thing on TikTok is pets and it'll be
voiceovers
where people are doing the voiceovers. That shit, I will fall into that wormhole.
Oh,
and I will cry laugh for 2 hours.
Yes. Well, I just editing that video because the full video is a couple of clips of the same monkey eating bananas. And I was watching it while downloading it because in order to get it off of WhatsApp, you have to watch it enough. And I was sitting here watching it, laughing my ass off, going, "Ooh, that's a good clip. Ooh, nope, can't use that." But I didn't want the whole thing because it's multiple clips and it goes on for a minute and a half. And I'm like, yeah, we don't need something.
No, yeah, no, not offensive.
He said, "Look over there, it's Paris Hilton." Look at that shit.
Rubber said, "Gotta go." Tony needs a mustache, right?
Yeah, there it is. See, you got.
That's why
you got talking about mustache rides, and he
That's
said,
why
I
Tony
got
was
to
so eager.
go. Come on,
Yeah,
cheese are
right.
here.
On his code for I'm about to get a mustache ride, huh? Oh, cool. Have fun, Tony. Wear your seatbelt.
Come on, cheese.
My cheese.
I don't know if that how that sounds.
Orderly, orderly. Here comes my cheese. Tony.
Orderly. He said orderly.
I said it on purpose. I say it wrong on purpose.
My coworker, she's watching. She just sent me a message. She said, "Did he just say orderly?"
Yep. Orderly. Orderly, Paco.
Oh shit.
Like you know the fucking difference. Just because you live in Mexico don't make you a Mexican.
Yeah, but believe it or not, it's not something you hear every day.
It's not.
No,
It's-
orderly is said when it's like, oh shit. Really?
Yeah, like it's not even a real thing down there for you guys. It came
Well,
about.
it is, but it's more. It's not like you see in LA. They're like orderly.
Yeah, it's more the Chicano.
It's more of a greeting. But
Yeah.
here, when you hear it, the first time you hear it, you laugh.
Well, yeah.
But because you're like, wait, he acts
Like an American down there.
thing.
And the first time you hear
no, I
was here.
20 fucking years. I'm still waiting on that shit.
You never heard of Rima?
No, but I've never heard somebody sit there and go, orderly, Rima. Never heard it once, and I'm waiting daily for that shit. Every time I go to the store. No, but it's more like if I were to say last night I went bungee jumping, I almost died. You'd be like, orderly, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's more like a holy shit, dude. That's fucking.
Yeah. When I used to work security, this has been years ago, even before my kids were ever even thought of. And we worked at an apartment complex, and my partner was this little Puerto Rican kid. And we had a problem in the front part of the apartment complex we called Little Mexico.
Right. You've mentioned that.
So in the middle was we called Tiny Somalia because it was all Somalians, and they were cool. The Mexicans were cool, but in the back we tried not to go back there unless we absolutely had to because it was just a fucking it was a melting pot. It was a melting pot of fuckery. You know, from the white trash to the ghetto to whatever other.
But I bet they threw some fucking badass parties.
No, they were all stupid drug addicts.
I have no time. I have no time for people like that.
It was just a mess in the back half, but in the front half, we had a problem with Mexicans breaking into vacant apartments who didn't live there. They would break into the apartments and they would party and crash and destroy the apartment, whatever,
and then bounce.
And Lex, his name, God love him. I would love to find this cat again because he was so cool. Alexia was his name. Mm-hmm. Alexia Claudio, I think, was his last name. He was Puerto Rican. But we would catch them in the apartments. I would kick the door in, like, for the bedroom where they would all be at, and I'd be like, arriba, vámonos! And he'd be like, that's not even how it works, click.
And you know what? And our entire lives, we all watched Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah. He was like, that's not even how it works. You can't say that. I'm like, but it works. They know that I'm telling them to get the fuck out.
But it literally means up, and hurry up.
Yeah, but he also says, well, it doesn't help matters none that you look like a goddamn federale.
Well, yeah.
Because I wore my white cowboy hat, and I'm like I had my uniform on, and the company said that I could wear whatever hat that you wanted. So I had a white cowboy hat. And I wore my white cowboy hat. I'm as big as I am. I kicked the fucking door and I just start screaming.
Everybody's running around, amiga.
And that's what like the Mexican families, when we would roll around And I used to sit in the back of our truck. Like we had a pickup truck, and,
Right.
and Lex would drive, and I would sit in the back so that I could say hi to everybody, and I felt like a pageant queen. You know,
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got to do.
when we would go to Little Mexico, they would joke around and go, El Policia, Policia, Policia.
Policia.
Yeah, but it was a joke because of the way that.
Well, here's the crazy thing. Okay, when I first moved to Mexico, I saw a cop vehicle. Now, cop vehicle to you and me are Explorers,
Yes,
Crown Vics,
Chargers.
No, here, Chevy Silverados, Dodge Rams, Nissan Titans, Ford F-150s, and I'm
Well,
like, you know what? I ain't mad.
That's how it was down south. They got pickup trucks. Even now here in Ohio, they have pickup trucks. I mean, well, Knox County Sheriff's Department, they went to lifted 4x4s because of everybody running from them. And when they got there,
I mean, that was the beauty of it back in the day when we were kids and we had lifted vehicles. Cop shows up, Ben, there's a cornfield right there. We're gone.
We are meeting beyond his local, behind his. Have fun, enjoy.
Yeah.
But like she said, he's like, you're the biggest goddamn federale they've ever seen. Do you realize that? And even like, because
you tucked your shit too. You tucked your shirt in, and you had.
And I was in a lot better shape back then. So I had a shirt that was a size too small, so it really
and the sleeves rolled up.
No, I didn't roll the sleeves up because they really hung tight right around my arms and around like my chest and shoulders. They were like real.
No, but like you remember how Bob Smith used to wear his
shirt?
He'd get it too small and then he'd roll it like 3 times.
Yeah,
so he could show off his guns. That's literally how federales do it here.
Yeah. It does what like he's like your presence alone.
Really like walking past the federale building. It's like Bob, holy shit, it's Bob.
That's what Lex used to tell me. He's like your presence alone. You don't have to say anything, but then you just start screaming random words in Spanish.
Where any normal person that knows Spanish, like, is he retarded?
Yeah, but when it's 10 o'clock at night, they're drunk and passed out. And they just monster in a white cowboy hat kicking a door.
Most immigration guys don't speak very good Spanish. They know enough to get the point across in the first place, so it makes sense. Yeah, I get it.
And even in the Mexican people who lived in the apartment complex, the ones that lived there, they were awesome. I loved them, man. They took care of us. They watched out for us. They fed us. We used to play soccer with the kids. They really had our backs. They always had our backs. If we got into a situation, and 9 times out of 10 we were outnumbered.
Oh yeah, 2 to 4.
But they would always be right there. They had our backs because we were good to them. We treated them with respect, and we loved the kids. We would show up, and ice cream truck would roll through, and we'd stop the ice cream truck, and we'd get 9 million fucking kids because a Mexican woman, she doesn't have 1 or 2 kids. She has 400 of them that all come out at the same goddamn time. But
their pull-up game is weak. I'm sorry.
It really is, and they're fertile as fuck. So
yeah, they are. If you look at a Mexican woman wrong, she will get pregnant.
I'm pretty sure me jerking off in Ohio has impregnated
at least 2 Mexican women. Yeah. No, but it's like so the other day I took the kids to there's this little bitty hole in the wall restaurant that I love. It doesn't even have a name.
Yeah.
But they sell these amazing fucking sandwiches. They're tortas. And afterwards, the kids are like, "Oh, right next door is a park that everybody goes to." And I was like, the kids are like, "Can we go to the park?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, let's go to the park." And I'm sitting on the bench smoking a cigarette, and the kids are out on a basketball court, and they've turned it into a soccer field.
Yeah.
And it's just my 2 kids and 2 other kids playing soccer. Well, there's 3 kids and my 2 kids. And I was like, well, that's kind of uneven team, guys. I'll play goalie. Well, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Because I forgot that I'm not 20. I'm way the fuck out of shape.
Forgot that you're working.
And I forgot that I suck at sports. And now, only one goal in the entire 3 hours that we played got past me because they were all 10 and 12. But I was in the goal. It's not like I was running up and down the fucking court and shit. I was sweating like I had just run a marathon.
Yeah.
And I was out of breath. Just chased a ball 4 feet. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And it was like 9 o'clock at night. It's not hot, but the sun's not on you and shit. But it's still so fucking hot. I was like, this is ridiculous. Can we go home?
Well, that and you're old and fat.
Well, yeah, that doesn't help. But I was sitting there going, and after a while, I was like, you know what? These kids have been running around like crazy. And then 2 other adults joined in, like the kid's mom, the one kid's mom and the other kid's dad. They were kind of on the teams. I was like, fuck that, I'm goalie. No, I'm not running. Fuck, no. Very white, very old. I'm not running. So after we played for like 2.5 hours, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I went across the street and I went and bought waters for everybody. And I come back from the store with a big bag of waters and everybody's like, are you thirsty? I was like, no, I bought this for everybody. And it was like, really? I was like, yeah, they're like 50 cents. Calm down. But I was like, no, nobody ever does that. Well,
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
This kid is 300 pounds and sweating like he's
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, and and that's actually why we got fired, because we weren't assholes. We were too nice, and we got fired and people like we played basketball with the Somalian kids. The Somalian kids called us Shrek and Donkey.
Yeah, I can see
Lex
that.
was a little tiny Puerto Rican kid, and then you got ass. We played basketball with them. Everybody knew us. We'd come through. Everybody was always pleasant and nice. And the guards that they had before that were all assholes. They were all assholes. They were dicks. 2 of them were 100% racist as fuck. And I got into a fist fight with one of them because of the way that he was talking to people and disrespecting people for no fucking reason. But yeah, and like I said, if we were in, we dubbed it Little Mexico or Tiny Somalia, they looked out for us.
It becomes a community.
Yeah, and we were. I mean, we knew all there was like one family from Mexico that had 2 whole buildings.
Oh yeah.
One family were living in. They occupied 2 fucking buildings at this apartment complex. And we'd get there and they'd bring us lunch, and when we got there, or then they'd come over and they'd bring us dinner, and you know how they throw down Mexican.
Oh man.
I mean, it wasn't like they brought a plate with 2 tacos on it. They bought
no, they brought you over tamales and a good tamale.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Totally worth it. A bad tamale,
Yeah, no, it was like trays of food, man.
Oh yeah.
Somalians, they took care of us. They brought us. They would bring us food, and it was a cool job. I loved it. I was young. I was like 21, 22.
Oh yeah.
So I was like in my
Yeah, well, you're in the heyday. You can actually keep up with the kids. If something goes down, you can still take care of it. Now, would you do that job now, though?
If the money was right, absolutely.
Well, no, I'm saying money not being an option, but would you be able to keep up?
Yeah, I think I could. I think I would surprise a lot. I think I would surprise a lot of people, because Nikki and I have talked about this, and I've told her, I said, I would love to go back into bounce. I would love to bounce again. I'm not gonna bounce like I did before, where I'm working, various clubs and concert venues. But if I found a spot that on the weekends, when the kids weren't here or whatever, I could go bounce on a Friday and Saturday night.
Right.
I would absolutely do it because, outside of the aches and pains, I think that I could still do the job, and I could still do the job relatively well, because I still have the mindset that I had when I was younger. So, yeah, obviously as a bouncer.
Well, see, that's the thing. I have mentally, I have not grown up. Like
Oh.
when I decided to play soccer with the kids, I was like, I got this. This is gonna be cake. And I'm over there doing pull ups on the fucking goal and shit while they're at the other end of the court. And then the next morning, I woke up and I was like, that was a fucking terrible idea.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, you have to understand, like when I was bouncing in my, yeah, baby. No, he left. What? Yeah, no, he left. No, even back in the day, I it wasn't like Roadhouse where
They're mopping up the blood in the eyeballs at the same time.
Fighting every night. We had our but I still live by this. This has been a rule that I've lived by pretty much my entire life. I have a 3-strike rule. If I'm working some kind of position or even with people in general, the first time I'm gonna be like, hey,
that's enough.
So even like if I'm gonna get in, and I've been in a lot of fights and stuff like that. But if I'm gonna get into a fight, it's like, all right, let's everybody calm down. Let me buy you a beer. Let's be cool. That's strike one. Strike two, I'm gonna get a little bit louder. I'm gonna get a little bit aggressive. I'm gonna assert myself a little bit more. If we go to strike three,
you're gonna get your ass cut.
I'm putting.
Well, it's that old saying. Yep. It's the old saying.
From the cavalry, no fighting. Right. No fighting. No fucking fighting. No fighting. No fucking fighting! Good. Get the fucking...
I'm cool as a cucumber, but once you get to strike three, there's no talking, there's no conversation, there's no shit. I'm putting fucking hands on you.
Well, yeah, I actually worked here in Cancun at the Club Cocobongo as I was part of the security team because of my background. They wanted me to do it, and of course, speaking English actually helps.
Yeah.
And I'd be on the floor, and stuff will happen. It's very much like you said. It's not every night, but every once in a while, somebody's got a stick up their ass, and somebody spill a drink, and next thing you know, shit's going down. And the one thing that I was really good at is in a club that fits 2,000 people, I can get from one side of the club to the other in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like Eric Northman, just I'm there because I can weave in and out of the crowd really quick because I'm small.
Yeah.
And I'm also not afraid to jump in the middle of something and break it up. A lot of times, by the time the rest of the security team got there, it was already fixed. And I was like, okay, these two guys need to get the fuck out. Because the rule of the club was if you're starting to swing, you're out the door.
Mm-hmm.
And that was basically my job, was to, if swings started happening, to get there, break it up. And when the bigger guys got there that could carry these motherfuckers out, that was I was like, this one out. And because I don't have the not necessarily strength, but like I can't grab two guys at once to carry them out the bar.
Mm-hmm.
One maybe. It's going to be a struggle because I'm usually smaller. But I'm also, it's that whole hillbilly strong or country strong. And I could take a hit. I've been knocked out before. It's a nice nap. But I'm going to take somebody with me.
Mm-hmm.
But
no, I have no doubt that that I could do that job again.
I think I could.
At the end of the day,
I think the biggest part about it is after one of those nights go down. Nowadays, the next morning I would be feeling it.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Oh, it's nothing a nice cat can't fix.
Oh, I'll be all right. like I said, I wake up most days and deal with pain and shit. Uh, so I'm kind of used to it. But it's all about mindset. It's all about where's your head at when you're doing a job like that. And I think that's what made me so good and why I was so respected and I was in all these different venues and clubs and stuff like that because the owners knew what they were getting with me.
Right.
I had a reputation.
What? We're almost done. That's all they had to go. Jesus, nosy.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to do it again, but also at the same time, I already have too much other shit going on, man. That's the last thing I need is one more thing on my fucking plate. You know what I mean?
That's the other problem. It's like, yes, I could 100% do it, but who's got the fucking time anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Because the money's not that good.
Well, I mean, the money is great.
It can be.
Depending on where you were, because when I was doing it, I was in construction. I was building houses.
Well, yeah.
And and I was making good money building houses. I was making damn good money for my age, but it was also based off my experience. But at the same time, I could work 3 nights in a club and make double what I made in a week at my regular job. You know what I mean?
Well, the difference is here the money is not as good.
But I'm not going to. But I'm also not going to go work at some little hole in the wall fucking bar. I'm working at. I was working at one of the the strip clubs. I worked at 3 different strip clubs, and not only did I get my nightly rate, which was a certain amount of money guaranteed, I got a percentage of the door.
Right.
I got tipped out from the bartenders. I got tipped out from the waitresses. I got tipped out from the DJ, and I got tipped out from the girls, the dancers.
And you get to watch for free.
Yeah. So, and when I was in a club, you got tipped out from the door, you got tipped out from the bar staff, and then you got your whatever your nightly rate was, however much they you and the
On a given night, what would you say you could pull in? Not including your regular rate, just like tip wise.
Tip wise, if I was at the strip club, I usually averaged on a Friday or Saturday night anywhere between $700 and $1,200.
That's not terrible.
And that's just door percentage and being tipped out.
That's not bad
at a club, like a dance club or whatever.
Right.
It was usually $300-400, maybe $500. But that's just being tipped out. That's not including how much and our just to show up and be there for the night. That money was stupid in itself.
Yeah.
I mean, there was
I think when I was doing it here, they were paying me 30K pesos a month, which is about $1,500
a month.
No, wait, hold on. Is it 1,500?
I have walked out of clubs.
Yeah, it's 1,500.
I have.
But like, it's like that money here is. I would get that every 2 weeks, so I'd get 60K a month. But you can live comfortably in Cancun on $1,000 a month.
Yeah, no, exactly. There were some nights that I would walk out of a club with $2+ grand in my pocket, cash.
Now, did you ever do like, if the girls did like a bachelor party or something like that, Bing Ram style?
Mm-hmm. Well, not like Bing Ram style, but yep, I did that.
Well, Bing Ram style from what was that Demi Moore movie? He was her security guard.
Striptease.
Yeah, the one striptease. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I had girls that would pay me extra to walk them to
the car.
I had girls who would pay me extra to follow them home and make sure they got in the house and
right.
was quote unquote sweep of the house. they would pay me extra. Um,
A little extra. Kidding. No, but like
I mean, that only happened one time, but
we had
that wasn't even that was that was not even planned. That just kind of happened.
yeah, that's the beauty. No, like we
There was
did something similar
Jay.
because we had Cocobongo has dancers. They do shows, and some of these girls are just drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
And what we would do is they all lived in the same complex. That Cocobongo literally part of their salary was their rent, and
Yeah.
they would be guaranteed an apartment. And what we would do at the end of the night when they were done, which is 4:00 in the morning. Well, no, it's 3. Sorry, 3:00. We would drive them home.
Oh, yeah.
We had a whole van where part of my job was there. Some days I'd drive the van, like once a month I'd drive the van for a week, or ride in the van, or follow the van, that kind of thing. And you got a little extra for that, but it's nothing to write home about. It's like $20. But once again, $20. We're talking $20 in 2001.
Well, Jeff, as you said, $20 is $20. It's not gay.
That's right. Yeah. It's not gay unless you fall in love.
It's not gay unless you're the catcher or you make eye contact.
Yeah, as long as you don't make eye contact, you're good. But it's like,
don't ever be the catcher. Always be the pitcher. Which you are the catcher in our relationship.
Says you.
Okay, I'm not.
What was the line from Scary Movie? Dude, you sucked my dick. I was thinking about that movie today because what's the guy's name that played he was kind of like the not Freddie Prinze Jr. the guy that married Reese Witherspoon. What's his name? From I Know What You Did Last Summer.
That's Freddie Prinze Jr., isn't it?
No, Freddie Prinze Jr. married
Freddie Prinze married Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Right, but the other guy, it's holy shit, what's his name? It's gonna drive me nuts. He was in that movie, Dead Man on Campus too. Are
you talking about Chet?
Yeah,
the guy who was like, "Give me the dick."
Yeah, that guy. And he's like, and he had a baby penis.
He married him and Reese Witherspoon.
No. Reese Witherspoon married the guy from. She married Ryan Phillippe.
Oh yeah, Ryan.
But
Phillippe.
Chet was playing Ryan Phillippe's character.
Yeah.
In that movie, those movies are so complicated.
Holy shit! I didn't realize. I had totally forgotten about that movie. I didn't know Zach from fucking Saved by the Bell was in Dead Man on Campus. I totally forgot about.
He starred in it.
Yeah.
That movie was like, I remember when that movie came out, there was posters in the high school.
Yeah. 20. I want to.
What's his name?
Dead Man on Campus cast.
Yeah. I can't remember his name. He did a movie with Meatloaf and one of the chicks from Sex and the City.
Well, that cat is one of those. He is that guy.
He is. But I love him as an actor. He's an amazing actor.
Monroe.
Yeah. He's an amazing actor.
Look this dude up.
What's his name?
Lachlan Monroe. His name is fucking spelled crazy as shit. Yeah, he was in chick from American Pie was in that scary movie.
Yeah.
Shannon Elizabeth.
That's right. She gets killed. She was his girlfriend.
It was the second one or whatever when she got killed. She was like, "Oh no, it's the big bad scary guy." Oh.
Even when he cuts off her head,
yeah.
She's like, really? This is so cliche. I was like,
Yeah.
really, dude?
Yeah, do you see? Do you see the guy? You see his fucking name?
Hold on.
You look at the spelling of his first and last name. I don't even know.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. I spelled it wrong because he's got a weird spelling.
Yeah, it's Lachlan, Lochlyn Munro. I'm assuming that's Lachlan Monroe. Monroe.
Hold on, I gotta find
Get
him.
him on the show.
Beetlejuice is in that movie.
I mean, he's been in a fucking million goddamn movies and TV shows.
Yeah. Well, he's actually a decent. He's a good actor. I like him.
Oh, I like him too.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It's spelled weird. God damn it.
I mean, he's been in some fucking hits. I mean, he was in Peacemaker,
Yeah.
A Night at the Roxbury, Benchwarmers, Freddy versus Jason, A Dead Man on Campus, obviously. He was in Little Man. There's another Wayne's movie.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy Day Camp. He was in the television show Riverdale.
He did a movie. With it's like Road Dog or something, and Meatloaf is a truck driver.
That's Black Dog with Patrick Swayze.
No. Similar concept.
Meatloaf was in Black Dog.
Meatloaf is also in this other movie.
Wow, really?
It's called Blacktop,
Never heard of it.
and it stars Kristen Davis, Meatloaf, and Lachlan Monroe. And basically, like Kristen Davis she doesn't even realize she's kidnapped
Oh shit.
because she's like getting a ride from Meatloaf, who's a truck driver, and Lachlan Monroe is driving this shitty ass old Buick, trying to keep up, and the whole time, Meatloaf is calling and texting him, going, "I'm gonna fucking kill her," and she has no fucking clue.
Oh Jesus.
It's a really good movie. It came out in 2000.
That is nothing like Black Dog.
No, I love Black Dog. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Fucking Randy Travis does not get enough play as a fucking actor.
He really doesn't. And
He's actually really good.
yeah, he was a great actor
And country music.
oh my guy, dude, has done a ton of fucking Western movies. Is it Trace Atkins?
No, not Trace Atkins. You're
Yeah,
talking about
Trace Atkins. He's a big old country dude.
well, Trace Atkins was in the Lincoln Lawyer.
Yeah. He's done a ton of like Western
I
movies
didn't know that.
and
I
stuff
didn't know
like that. Like he did this movie called Hickok. But
Okay.
Stagecoach. Yeah, he's done a ton of like straight to streaming, straight to DVD style movies. But he is another country singer who is actually a great fucking actor. And he plays like a really good Western good guy or bad guy.
Right. Well, like Trace Atkins did, not Trace Atkins. What was who did with Rodney Carrington the Beer for My Horses?
Yeah, Beer for My Horses.
That was cute.
That was Toby.
It wasn't. Yeah, Toby Keith. Thank you. This is.
That was
I'm sending you the picture with the Black Dog cover.
Yeah, that was basically just Toby Keith being Toby Keith. But
I do like Toby Keith. I like Toby Keith.
yeah. Anywho, let's wrap this frickin' show up.
It's about that time.
I gotta eat. I gotta piss.
I do too.
I'm gonna drop in and say hello to our friend Dizzy. They're currently doing the Lazy Ass Podcast over on Instagram. Go ahead and follow the Lazy Ass Podcast, y'all. If you're listening, go show our guys some love. Jeff, you should check them out. Dizzy's gonna be joining us at some point.
Excellent.
So jump on Instagram and go follow the Lazy Ass Podcast and check them out. They're live right now. I'm going to end the show. We've done Matt James. We shout out our guy. Saturday night, I'm going to have his brand new song. So the 2 songs I played already tonight and his new song, Runaway, that's going to be our music for Saturday night. But
Nice.
I'm going to wrap the show up with a Blacktop Mojo song. Check out Blacktop Mojo on all social media and wherever you stream music at Blacktop Mojo. And check out Matt James, lead singer of Blacktop Mojo, on all social media at Matt James. Go show the guy some love. Speaking of social media, go ahead and check us out. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Join us live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 7 p.m. on YouTube and Twitch. And if you can't join us live, go ahead and listen to all the replays on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at, all at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. You know the drill. Follow us, like us, love us, share us. And with that being said, enjoy a little Blacktop Mojo.
See what I have to deal with?
Rewind to yesterday morning when we were fine, before we knew the world would end. If I told you we could go back to that moment again, would you drop everything, take my hand and follow? You choose yesterday or tomorrow. Sunshine, morning light creeping in. White lies, I don't know what to say again. It's illusion, better than the promise we give. When I love you, for some reason seems hollow. Would you choose yesterday or tomorrow? Don't speak now, live in the moment, babe. One word and everything changes. Take it, I could take it, we lose everything we know. Fight back tears as it take place. It comes unwound, goes in and out of bed. The stereo is screaming in the song, don't sound the same anymore. Rewind the track to way back before we knew the world. Inside, I think I know the answer you give. In your eyes, can tell you barely holding me in. When I'm at you, we radiated life from within. But with you died up, and now it's time to swallow. You choose yesterday or tomorrow. Don't speak now, live in the moment, babe. One word and everything changes. Take it, I could take it, we lose everything we know. Fight back tears as it take place. It comes unwound, goes in and out of bed. The stereo is screaming.
Are you watching that podcast?
That's that show right there. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I was watching Lazy Ass podcast. My bad. I forgot about the show that I'm doing.
It's not like we're on a show or anything.
Appreciate y'all listening. Appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll see you Saturday night with a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. Until then, in the words of Tony D, you heard him rush to it earlier.
Yeah.
Mother had you, mother made you, and a motherfuck yeah. Our boy, the big dog, he would tell you, bitches. Peace out, A-Town down. And our very own member of the Munchkin Guild.
Well, actually, I have a new one tonight. Sir.
Well, actually, shut up. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Member of the Munchkin Guild. A part of the Wookiee, not the Wookiee, the Ewok clan. And part-time Oompa Loompa. Jeffrey.
I have a new one tonight.
Oh my God, this better be good.
It is actually. I actually literally like this. May you never steal, lie, or cheat. But if you must steal, then steal away my sorrows. If you must lie, lie with me all night of my life. And if you must cheat, then cheat death, because I could never live without you. And peace out, deuces. I like that. I actually saw that today, and I was like, I like that.
You know what I have to say to that, Jeff?
You may-
Gay!
That's not what you said last night.
You still the catcher, and I'm the pitcher. Bag!
Now, yeah, see? She's bag, and she's like, what's up?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry you had to live through that, and that's 30 seconds of your life that you'll never get back.
Much like the 3 hours of the show you'll never get back, but okay.
Well, we're all part of this train wreck, so you don't put this evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Be good or be good at it. Goodbye, motherfuckers.
Bye. Hit the button.
What's in the button?